I talk about them every week, but they're worth talking about. I want to let you know it's the time of year. If your AC unit in your car is not working, it is critical. You need to get it working. Okay? Nobody should be driving around without air conditioning. But that's optional. You can if you want. But anyway, it is a free country. But if you have an automobile and the AC unit is just not ice cold, Colin Walls and his team can fix that for you lickety split. Okay? They've got 5 bays there. They've got a lot of people working there, and they can work on your automobile, amongst others, all at one time. They're very talented, very gifted, very knowledgeable. Colin runs a real first-class business, celebrating 58 years of being in business. Now, that doesn't mean Colin is like 70 years old. It just means he's the 3rd generation running Walls Service Center. Now, you say, where is this place? I've never been there, because that's who I'm looking for. I'm looking for the people that have never been to Walls Service Center. I want it to be your first time going there, and I want it to be one of many. Now, Colin has many satisfied customers over the years. He does a good job for everybody, and they give great service. I deal there. My whole family deals there. A lot of my friends deal there, and just a great place to go. So it's called Walls Service Center. They're downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street, right next to Bicentennial Park, and the phone number is 422-8110, 422-8110. Now, they are open today. They are open today from 8 to noon. They're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. It's kind of convenient. You can get up, get your vehicle dropped off, or if you're getting done work, you got time to get it picked up. And you also can schedule an appointment online. It's wallsservicecenter.com. wallsservicecenter.com. You can go there and request an appointment. So anyway, Walls Service Center, great place to deal. They don't just work on automotive air conditioners. They do oil changes. If you're getting ready to go through inspection, you want to check your lights and your turn signals and things like that, they'll do that for you. If you need a wiper blade, no problem there. Even if you just need the air checked in your tires, Walls Service Center, good, honest, friendly, dependable place to get your automobile worked on. They'll take good care of you. They pretty much do everything except one thing I don't think they do is they don't put tires on, but they'll rotate your tires, and they'll fix your muffler, and they'll put a dual exhaust system on, or whatever you may need, or just something as simple as brakes or rotors or a new serpentine belt. I like to say that a lot. So anyway, people always want to get those replaced, all right? So anyway, 422-8110, tell them I sent you. They open 8 o'clock today, downtown Milford. Now, we got a full show for you. We got a lot of stuff to talk to you about. We got a new idea on how you can win something. I'm going to give you the phone number ahead of time. It's 337. I'd really encourage all of you that's watching to just write that number down, put it in your speed dial, and anyway, it's 337-7300, 337-7300. And when you call that number and tell us what you're going to tell us, we'd appreciate it if you tell us where you're watching from or listening from. We want to know, are you watching on My Cozy TV, and from where? We have people all over Delaware and Maryland calling in, telling us where they're watching from. And we're going to be going on Delaware 105.9 on the radio in a few minutes. And if you're listening on the radio, of course, we want you to let us know that. Now, also, if you got to get up and get going, you can listen to this show on Delaware 105.9. If you say, I can't watch or listen right now, I have a life, I have to get on with some other things, my wife wants the grass cut immediately. Well, if that's the case, you also can watch the show later. So this is a show you can watch live or later, and you can go to WellerDoesDelmarva.com, and you can watch our shows after they're done. So anyway, they're there on an ongoing basis. So anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's been a hot, muggy week. I hope you've endured it well. I had somebody remind me of something the other day. If you walk across blacktop and it's hot on your feet, it's hot on your pet's feet too. I never thought about that. I see a lot of people, they're out walking, they got shoes on, but they're walking their dog on a leash on the blacktop, not even thinking about it. So anyway, something to ponder. So you're listening again while you're actually watching Weller Does Delmarva. We're going to be with you till 9 o'clock this morning. I've got Barry from Dry Zone. He always brings something very interesting. I don't know exactly what it's going to be. He won't tell me ahead of time because he doesn't want me to do a spoiler alert. He wants to surprise me. So Barry from Dry Zone is going to be on. Good friend of mine named Tanja Payton is going to be here, and she's going to be talking about nutrition. I've started eating differently, and she has a lot of information for you, so you're going to want to tune in for that. And then Pastor Bob Weed from Eagles Nest Church in Milton is going to be here, and he has some very interesting things to talk to us about, a lot of new things going on and just what's happening at the Nest. So anyway, stay tuned for the show. We're going to be with you live till 9 o'clock, and we have got something new we're going to tell you about the prize wheel and how you can win something. And we have a new idea for today only, where everybody that plays along will be a winner. Okay, so we are now on the radio. We are now on the stream. We are now in the Dry Zone studio, and you can also watch us at My Cozy TV, which is Comcast 204, Mediacom 99, and over the air, I guess you would call that on antenna, over the air, 31.2. You are watching and listening to Weller Does Delmarva, and have a lot of things to talk to you about. So right off the bat, I wanted to mention that you can also watch this show later at WellerDoesDelmarva.com. Now, I want to talk about our newest contest for just a minute, okay? We've been having the prize wheel, and we've had the Plinko game, and we've had where you guess my blood pressure or the combined weight of Colin, Brooks, and myself. Well, we have a brand new idea because we've had a lot of times where people played and there were some people that won and some people that didn't. Well, today is your lucky day. Everybody that wants to play will be a winner. We've got a brand new idea that we're going to test drive it today. I don't know if you've ever test drove something, but today we're going to test drive a brand new idea, or some people call we're going to float this balloon, okay? So anyway, here's the deal. If you call 337-7300, there's a couple things we want you to do when you call. Number one, we want you to give us your name. We want you to give us your phone number, okay? We don't need your social security number, just your name and your phone number, okay? Then that's all you really got to do. We would like to know, are you listening on the radio? Are you watching on the stream? Or are you watching on TV? And if so, where from? Okay? We have a lot of people from Maryland contacting us. We've had a few people from North Carolina, some from Florida, and so on and so forth. So we get a lot of calls, 30, 40 calls during the show. And what we're asking is, if you would call 337-7300, tell me whether you're watching or viewing and where from, you are automatically eligible. Are you going to tell me something? Okay, you're scaring me over there. Oh, okay, I got a glare. Sorry. Anyway, all you got to do is dial 337-7300, and here's the deal. You absolutely will be a winner as long as you do the following. You have to come in sometime next week by what, 1 o'clock next Saturday, Brooks?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so you got to come in between now. You could come in today. We open at 9, or anytime next week up till 1 o'clock next Saturday. You spin the prize wheel. It'll be right in the showroom. You just give us your name. We're going to look on the list. As long as you're on the list, you will be eligible to spin. Everybody that spin, does everybody win?
Everybody is a winner, yes.
Everybody's a winner. Are you okay over there?
I am.
You look like you're struggling. All right. Everybody's a winner for sure, okay? So that's what's different about today's game. Because even if you played in the past and won, you'd have to come into the store to get your prize.
That's correct.
So we're just reversing it. We're saying if you come into the store and you spin the wheel, first you got to call 337-7300, okay? You put your name on the list. You say, hey, my name's Colin Walls. Here's my phone number, 422-8110. I'm actually watching you from downtown Milford. I'm watching on Cozy TV, or I'm listening on Delaware 105.9, or I'm watching you. I'd like to know how you're watching us or hearing us, and where are you from, and your name and number. That absolutely makes you eligible to stop into Weller's Utility Trailers today or anytime next week and spin the prize wheel. But, Brooks, you're saying if they do that, absolutely they're going to win something.
That's correct.
Okay, so I'm going to read some of the prizes you've got written down here. Should I show them or read them?
I would show them if you can.
All right, well then why don't we do that? Brandon, why don't you, when you get a minute, get over here and start laying them out for me. So we have 12 of them, right?
Yes.
Okay, so nobody's got to guess a number. All they got to do is exactly what I said.
That's correct.
And they're going to come in the store and they're going to spin the wheel and they're absolutely a winner. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so one of the things is our famous Weller's wood nickel. All right, this is a wood nickel that you can see has an exact drawing of me on the front of it, and then on the back it has $3. And what it's saying is that you absolutely can have something that's worth $3 absolutely free just for stopping in. So you can stop and spin the wheel. If you happen to land on that number, you're going to win a Weller's wood nickel, and you can use it right that second immediately. These are all the prizes here. Okay, so anyway, here's another one that you'll win. It's a Weller's discount card. They're worth $15. They have discounts at many restaurants. You could win one of them, okay? So these are all things that somebody's going to absolutely win. Now, you can't just stop in and do this. You have to call 337-7300 and say, hey, I'm in, I want to stop in, and I'm going to spin the wheel, and I'm going to leave right then and there with a prize. Is that right?
Yep, and on the Weller's discount card,
yeah,
you actually win 2 of them.
You do?
Yeah.
Really?
2.
They're on the front and the back.
Yes.
You're going to get 2 cards?
Yes.
A his and a her. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, anyway, that's that. Then you get one of these leather, if you could see it. It's a leather 2-bottle wine cooler carrier. It's not a cooler. It's a carrier. And it comes with a shoulder strap and stuff like that. I guess, if you're socially into going to your friend's house and stuff like that, a lot of people will bring a bottle of wine, and in some cases they bring 2. It's like having a spare tire. You got the one and you got the other one, or 2 different people might have two different styles of wine they like. So it's online, you could see them $70, $80, something like that. We have them here at Weller's, so you can win one of those. So these are all things you maybe can win, okay? All right, now here's something really nice. Lacrosse buckle-up rubber boots. You look online, you'll find them things $60, $80, $90, okay? You win a pair of those absolutely free if it lands on the right number when you spin it. So all I'm trying to say is you get on in here to Weller's in Bridgeville, you spin the prize wheel, and everybody's a winner. But you do got to call 337-7300 to get your name on the list, okay? It's all there is to it. No purchase necessary. Here's a 15-foot extension cord. Who thought of all these things? Some of these are like $10 or $15 items easily.
I was just, trying to wing it.
I can see that. All right. Well, you get a brand new extension cord if it lands on that. And then you got the Weller Does Delmarva mug. Look at that. Can't get them just everywhere. So, again, that's another item you win. That's a lot of stuff, okay?
It is a lot of stuff.
All right. So you're saying they win one of these items.
That's correct.
But if they go through this gyration, they absolutely win.
That's correct.
337-7300. Put your name down. Come in sometime today or next week. Spin the wheel. Absolutely, you're going to win and leave with something.
That's correct.
That's a pretty generous offer, Brooks. What are these?
These are socks.
From the Griffin Trading Company?
Sure.
All right.
And you actually win 12 pairs. You win 2 bags.
Cotton. Really?
Yeah.
12 pair of socks.
12 pair of socks.
All right.
It was the socks that did it.
The socks that did it. That was our first phone call for the day. 337-7300. Just say, hey, this is my name. This is my number. I'm watching you. I'm listening to you. I'm driving down the road listening on the 105.9 app. We just want to know. And put your name and number down, and you can come in today, 9 to 1, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and next Saturday, 9 to 1. After that, you're not eligible. But that's that. Now, what are these? They get a choice of a T-shirt?
You actually get 4 T-shirts.
Are you serious?
Yep, and those are just some of the selections that we have out there.
So we have quite a variety. How about the Bubba Gumps? Yep, we got them.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any of them Heinz one left?
Just in the smaller
Heinz
sizes.
ketchup?
Yeah.
Okay, well, they're all one size fits all.
I mean, yeah, you
I
can
mean,
try.
look at the size of this T-shirt. I mean, I guess we should hold it up against Brooks. Okay? Use your imagination, folks. Brooks would have to get a running head start to put this T-shirt on.
If I got it around my neck, I'd be excited.
What was that?
If I got it around my neck, I'd be excited.
Right. So it'd be a scarf for you. All right, so all you simply do is dial 337-7300. You're putting your name on the list. You can come in, spin the wheel, and you're absolutely going to win. This is one of my favorites. These are the Holdie Poles. Okay, what they are is they're 2 different brackets. You get a pair. okay? And you hang them like from rafters or something, and you put your fishing poles across them so they don't get all tangled up. You know, you're not standing them up in the corner or nothing like that. I also use these at home to hang extension cords on. Brooks, I think you said we put paddles on them.
That's correct, yeah.
So anyway, they're called the Holdie poles, so you get that. We're about out of time here. Now this thing looks interesting, okay? This is for people that have less hair. It's a head polisher, isn't it?
It would work for that, I'm sure.
Is it a bowling ball polisher?
It'll work for that too, I'm sure. It's
Okay.
actually a duster.
How would you know what a duster is?
I don't know, but my wife, you know.
She's trained you.
Yeah.
She's taught you what a duster is. Didn't know till he got married. All right, anyway, this is a battery-operated, I think it's as seen on TV,
Yep,
Go Duster.
that's correct.
$15, $20 item. I don't know what they are. Well, we're going to give you one free. Is it on? Oh, look at that. Tell me that won't polish a bald head. All right, so anyway, we're just letting you know that we're going to give one of these away to you also. So there's not many trailer stores that you're going to find that have this variety of prizes.
That's correct.
Okay? We are second to none when it comes to the prizes, all right? And creativity. So we're just letting you know, if you want to win, you simply do what all these phone calls are doing. You dial 337-7300, say, hey, here's my name, here's my number. We really, truly want to know, where are you watching or listening? Because we got so many things going on here. We got the stream. We got the 1059 app. You can go to 1059's website. You can listen on Delaware 1059. You can watch it on My Cozy TV, which is on Mediacom, Comcast, and over the air. So with all of that, we just want to know, where in the world are you seeing us or hearing us, okay? It's like a mini survey, all right? You stop into Weller's Utility Trailers, you say, now where is it? It's on Route 13 in Bridgeville, and we would prefer you to come during the hours that we're open. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
You don't want to just leave all this stuff outside with the prize wheel.
No.
Okay,
no,
so you
not
got to come
really.
while we're open, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, 9 to 1 on Saturday. You got till 1 o'clock next Saturday, and you're eligible. Say, my name is on the list. Show us a photo ID. I forgot about that part, didn't I? Show us your ID, and you get to spin the wheel, all right? One more item, all right? What are these, Brooks?
These are 3x5 flags. There's a couple
3 inches by 5 inches?
3 feet by 5 feet.
You're kidding me.
No, not at all.
Are you going to tell me we're giving them away, too?
We are.
You have upped the ante on the prize wheel.
I'm trying to be creative with it.
I can see that.
But there's
This is an
just a
American
couple,
flag.
just a couple that we brought in. We didn't want to load
for
you up.
hanging on a flagpole, or just pin it up on the wall, or what do you do with these?
You can do pretty much anything you want with them.
Well, how do you hang this on a flagpole?
It's got little holes on the one side.
Does it?
It's, well, no, it doesn't. Nice. Nice.
right.
That would be a blemish.
You get the flag anyway.
I think you
wonder
can
if they're all blemishes.
What are the chances of that? Oh, wow.
I have no idea. I hope they're not all that way.
I hope not either.
All right, so you get one of the American flag. Well, don't we have like 10 or 20,
Yeah, I didn't want to.
50 or?
I didn't want to bring
They're
all the
bringing-
flags
don't
in here because I didn't want to load
Okay.
you up with flags.
Like
but yeah,
this is a Delaware flag and so on. So what we're saying is you get your choice of a screened flag.
that's correct.
All right, look, folks, that's a lot of prizes. That's 12 prizes. So the prize wheel is number 1 through 12. You simply dial 337-7300, get your name on the list, and you can stop in and spin the wheel, and you absolutely win. When you came up with this idea, I thought not everybody's going to want to come in and spin the wheel. Well, think about it. If we spun the wheel here and they won, they still got to come in and get their prize.
That's right.
I don't know what you were thinking when you said all of that. Like, they're not going to want to come in and do it. Well, if you want to win the prize, you got to come in and do it. And with this contest, everybody's a winner.
That's correct.
All right? So anyway, can I move on?
Yeah, that was a mouthful,
All right,
wasn't it?
that was a mouthful. My goodness. I do want to talk about Dr. T. Dr. T, I don't even know. Have you been there lately, Brooks?
I was there on Monday.
Monday?
Yep,
All right. What are you going, like once a month or something?
at least once a month.
At least once a month. Okay, who we're talking about is our good friend, Dr. Trulia, and also Dr. Bud. Both of them are unbelievably skilled, gifted chiropractors. We love them. They do a great job. They get the kinks out, okay? And also, if you have something really serious, I mean, with us, we're just a pain in the neck to each other. So we go down there and they make us feel better about it, But, man, I could tell you what I had. I took a bad fall a couple years ago. Have a small tear in my shoulder. Don't want to really get it dealt with right this minute. And they really helped me when that thing is flaring up. So anyway, it's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center. And they are located on Route 13 in Seaford. Been in business 25, 30, maybe 35 years. I don't like to make it sound like they've been in business too long because I don't want to make Dr. T feel too old because he's the one who started the business. So it's Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Not only do they do chiropractic care, they also do massage therapy. So they have a lot of different things. They're an unbelievably friendly bunch of people. Like they must like working there or they just really enjoy our company. But when you call on the phone and you say, I need an appointment, all right, they're very accommodating. In other words, you kind of let them know what works for you, and they'll let you know if that works for them, and if not, they'll make it work. Love that about them, okay? Because when you're hurting or aching, you want somebody to act like it really matters. So anyway, you can give them a call at 629 4344, 629 4344. You give a call, you get an appointment. If you say, man, I'm not sure if my insurance covers it or what's it cover, you call down there and talk to Joyce, and she is like the insurance expert. She'll help you with that. You can go to their website, which is peninsulachiroCenter.com. But they're good people. You can also like them on Facebook. So anyway, massages, chiropractic care, and then we have a special. We mention it, and Dr. T says people call up all the time. If you are not sure if chiropractic care is for you or if it can help you or if you think you're even going to like it and you've never been, you call and mention Jim Weller or Weller Does Delmarva, and they will give you a free consultation with one of the doctors, okay? Where are you going to find that nowadays? They're very, very helpful, very knowledgeable. They'll talk to you. They'll treat you good. Are you a happy customer?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You say that every now and then. I mean, are you really, or are you
Yes.
just saying it for the radio audience?
No, I really am. It
Okay.
definitely. And I notice me personally going, at least once a month.
Right?
Each month it's less and less.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I still need an adjustment, but as
Okay.
far as pain,
There's no chance you're physically doing less month to month.
no, not at all.
Oh, okay.
But
Just
as,
checking.
As far as pain, as far as issues, I'm definitely feeling.
So you're
better.
saying a routine visit to the chiropractor has made you, you're noticing it because they have less to do to you when you get there.
That's correct.
Okay, so you're making headway.
Absolutely.
All right, well, there you go. Well, anyway, you're happy?
Yes, definitely.
All right, well, I am too. I'm happy you're happy.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. I meet people all the time that deal with them. They just love Dr. T. Peninsula Chiropractic Center. What in the world's the phone number? 629-4344, peninsulachiroCenter.com. I bet I'm running out of time.
About 6 minutes.
that contest took the wind out of me. Hey, can I talk about Mid-South Audio real
Yes.
quick? Kevin Short. Every time I look around this room, really makes me think about Kevin. I'm using a microphone, a new microphone that he has given us. Not given us, but sold us, But anyway, Mid-South Audio has everything you need. So if you want to build a little studio like this, they have the things to take the echoes out. I see speakers that came from them and wires and microphones and all kinds of different things that he has been able to hook us up with. But he also rents a lot of stuff. So if you say, I'm having a graduation ceremony or I'm putting on an auction and I need speakers and sound and stuff like that, it's going to be outside and I want people to really hear what's going on, or maybe you have a building that you're building that needs a sound system, or you have had some kind of an electrical surge or lightning strike and you need some help, or maybe your sound guy just has got everything squeaking and you need it tweaking, they can come in and do that for you too. So they rent, sell, install, service, all types of things, okay? They are acoustical engineers. They know what they're doing. They even have crowd control barriers. I thought that was kind of neat. But they have stages and decking and platforms and lighting. They even rent drum sets and keyboards, and they just have it all. If you're not sure if they do or don't have it, you give them a call. It's 856-6993, 856-6993. You can learn a lot about them on the web at midsouthaudio.com. midsouthaudio.com. Tell them I sent you. They'll treat you good. And they also have a recording studio there, too. If you want to record something, I always think about making like me and Brooks and Colin, like laying down a track, making a song or something like that. Makes me think about that all the time. All right, what's the next thing? We've had a lot of callers. Thank you very much. Remember, if you don't call, you can't spin, and if you're going to spin, you're going to win. Everybody that spins is going to win. Oh, we're going to get a visual. This is going to be a visual. Oh, what are you doing? Hiding it? Oh, he's putting it up there. This in behind me is the prize wheel, okay? And everybody that spins wins. It's real simple. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. You can hear it there. So anyway, all you're doing is dialing 337-7300. We've had a boatload of callers already, a kayak full of callers already today. Anyway, 337-7300. You call, you leave your name and number, tell us how you're viewing or hearing us and where you're seeing us or hearing us from. And you can stop in anytime Weller's is open between now and next Saturday. Spin the wheel, and you absolutely win. We need to list those prizes on where? Weller does Delmarva.
Sure.
We ought to do that. You know that? Mm-hmm. Can't do it during the show, can we?
No, I don't think so.
You cannot. Anyway, just to let you know, we're going to try to list them. But either way, they're great prizes.
Absolutely.
Okay? They're great prizes. They're huge prizes. Okay? Hey, can I talk about Jerry Santoro real quick?
Yep.
I noticed he cut the grass out here the other day, and he's out there weed spraying and weed whacking, and he really does a good job around here. So Jerry Santoro owns Jerry's Lawn Care, and they do the lawn care here at Weller's in Bridgeville. But they also install irrigation systems, and it's so hot out there, and if you don't want your lawn to burn up and you want an irrigation system, they can help you with that. Firewood. They sell firewood, and a lot of people buy firewood in the summer. That way they know it's good in season by the winter. But he also does tree work. He can trim trees up. He can trim trees down. He can dig up stumps. He can grind stumps. Jerry does a great job. And I saw a really nice picture that he posted on Facebook yesterday of a paver job that he did, and it really looked good. So he's a certified paver installer, EP Henry Pavers. So another thing that he offers. So pavers, irrigation system, dealing with trees, clearing a lot, grinding up stumps, or whatever, he can help you out. And if you need any lawn care, it's Jerry's Lawn Care, 363-6025, 363-6025. You say, what's this website? It's JLC, Jerry's Lawn Care, JLC-LLC.com. Give him a call, 363-6025, okay? Now, we're going to have Brandon on in the 7 to 7:30 hour.
I don't see how it's going to be possible.
Okay.
It's 7:28.
You burn up all the time on the prizes.
I know.
What time is it?
It's 7:28.
Okay. Plenty of time. All right. Well, anyway, we got who in the 7:30 hour?
We have Barry from Dry Zone coming in.
Barry from Dry Zone's coming in?
Yep.
Think he's going to be late today? We should make a contest out of that. Is Barry going to be late today? Okay, real quick, Brandon, say hi.
Good morning.
All right. Say hi.
Hi.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right. That voice was Brandon Ritter. Well, at least give your phone number, why don't you?
Call me, 378-228 or 542-7794.
Call him on his cell phone just so we know you heard him, okay?
Yes, there you go.
Store phone's probably not turned on just yet. 542-7794.
Yep, I'll be here till 1.
He'll be here till 1 in the morning. 1 in the afternoon, 1 in the morning.
afternoon.
Okay. All right, that voice you heard was Brooks's little brother, Brandon. Okay? Anyway, we're getting plenty of calls. We're going to take a break from the radio. All right, folks, we'll be back on in a couple minutes, but we're going to hang right with you on My Cozy TV, so keep watching us there or jump over to that real quick. So anyway, you have been watching Weller Does Delmarva, and we've got some ideas to talk to you about. Okay, we have been saying this week after week. We had a nice talk with a gentleman yesterday about some advertising ideas, and we want to let you know we got the ideas, okay? So if you are watching us here and you say, you know what, I've never been on TV. I don't think I can afford it. It's way out of my realm. I got some good news for you. It's very affordable. It's more affordable than you think, all right? And so I'm just letting you know that if you have a product or have an organization that needs some promoting or a business or something like that, you say, I'd like to possibly do some advertising. Well, here at Weller Does Delmarva, and Colin Walls, myself, and I, we got some ideas for you. So a couple different choices. Number one, you can buy a TV ad during the show. It can be a 30-second, 60-second, 1, 2, or 3 minute. The 3-minute infomercials we got coming up are going to be very interesting. But you say, I want to advertise Monday through Friday. No problem. We got a plan for you there, too. Dan Gaffney does his show every day, Monday through Friday, live on the radio, and he's also on My Cozy TV. 5:30 in the morning till 7. You can buy a couple different options there. You can buy a regular TV commercial, or if you're watching right now, and I believe it's to the left of your screen, you can see the Dry Zone ad. That is an example of something else you can buy. You can buy that for, a certain window of time during the show, whether it be the Saturday show, Monday through Friday show, or you say, you know what, I'm in all the way, just put me on every day of the week. We can do that. So there's a lot of things that we have to offer you. Now, we got a brand new idea yesterday. Political candidates. Okay, this is my new idea. I was not going to spring it on you, but I can't hold the thought any longer. We aren't able to have political candidates on the radio show and on the TV show, so we got a brand new idea for you. If you are a political candidate and you would like to sit down with me and let me ask you some questions and interview you, my style, to be honest with you, I would love to do that. All right? We can make it a 10-minute, 15-minute, 20-minute, or a full 30 minutes, or if you insist and you want it to be an hour long, we can do that. And we will do that on the internet, and then we will we will give you the permission to go to a link to where you can access that and use that on your own Facebook page, your own website, or however you want to use that interview. So that's our newest idea. How do you talk to me about any of this? Just call me on the phone, 337-7300, or shoot me an email to jim@wellers.com. I like that idea. I'm very excited about it. Are we back on the radio?
Not quite.
You tell me when. Okay?
Soon, very, very soon.
Soon and very soon. They're brother and sister. All right. So anyway, what else are we going to do next? We got Barry from Dry Zone, and then when are we going outside?
In the 8 to 8:30 hour.
8 to 8:30. What was that? And go out now? Why don't we do that? And then we can come right back on the air. Is that okay? All right. Here we go. I got the blue mic. All right. Now we're going outside, everybody. This is going to be awesome. So how am I going to know when I'm back on the radio? How am I going to know? Tell me. I already knew it, Brooks. You think I don't know what's going on. All right, everybody, if you're listening, we are outside now. We are outside the Dry Zone studio that is located inside of this building at Bridgeville. We're calling it the Dry Zone studio because that's what it is. It's the Dry Zone studio. Now, for those watching me, you're saying, what are these? Are these mini houses? They look like it. They're very interesting. In other words, they have like this thing you lift up, and there's these little troughs in here. This is kind of cool. I'm going to guess. Hold it up for just a minute. I want to latch this latch. Oh, look at that latch. Hold it up. You didn't think I knew how to work it. All right, Brandon, what is this beauty?
This is a chicken coop.
A chicken coop.
Yes.
All right. So I got to ask you, is that thing on the end a chicken ladder?
That is a chicken ladder. That's how they get inside their little coop here.
Really?
Yep.
I notice it's not wide because I guess their girth or whatever it's called. What is your width called? I don't know.
I think that's called girth. Yep.
Okay, so the girth and the stride of a chicken is very small.
Correct.
So that's why that ladder's so little.
That's correct.
For those watching on TV, can you see it? Shake your head yes if you can see the ladder for the chicken coop, because I'm amazed at how little that thing is. Who trains the chickens to walk up the ladder?
I haven't figured that one out yet.
I mean, seriously, how does a chicken learn to climb a ladder?
They must be born with it.
They can't be born with it. Does this come with instructions?
No. They just know what to do.
I don't believe it.
They walk
You're
in.
telling me if I bought this and took it home and had some chickens, they're going to automatically know how to walk up that ladder?
I think if you put some feed in there, they might eventually.
And then what do? Fly up here to eat?
No. This is actually their laying
You just set
boxes.
them in there? What do you mean laying?
This is where the hens come in, and they sit down inside these little sections here, and they lay their eggs.
Really?
And then this latch here is for
You're
you.
smiling like you really think you got this figured out.
I've got it figured out.
So you're telling me they walk up that little ladder for starters.
Yep.
And then they get in here, and this is their laying area?
This is where they lay down and actually lay the eggs and sit on the eggs so they can hatch.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And then you just open it up and steal their eggs?
Mm-hmm.
That's mighty kind of you.
Yep.
So why has it got windows?
Oh, so you can look in just in case.
Okay.
Keep the
In other words,
airflow.
Make sure they're productive.
Yeah.
Because
And
they do say what gets inspected is what gets done.
There you go.
So if you aren't inspecting your chickens, We really sell these.
We do.
I find it amazing. We're selling chicken coops now.
They're very popular.
Really?
Yeah. It's hard for us to keep them in stock because everybody loves them.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Do they deliver these?
they do.
You're kidding me.
Yep.
You can buy a chicken coop and get it delivered.
Oh, you can.
All right.
You can buy it and tell us what colors you want. This is just one of the
Really?
sizes. It's a
So,
4
like,
by
if your
6.
homeowners association has a special ruling on chicken coops,
You can get it painted to whatever color you want.
all right, they can't see it, but there's a door on the end.
Yes.
Now, is that for the roosters to go in and out?
No, that's for the owners to go in.
Oh, okay, because it's a lot bigger.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway,
It's also hard to see in there, but there's some perches as well, so they can, fly up and just kind of sit up there. And
and you're going to tell me they automatically know how to
they
do
automatically know how to do that. They sit
Okay.
up there and talk to each other.
that? The little ladder amazes me. That's all I'm saying. All right, so, and the door locks.
Yep.
So they can't get out.
Nope.
All right, there's nothing worse than your chickens getting out. This
next,
is very nice.
next thing we're going to do is train the chickens how to open the latch here.
Right. I mean, it's got windows that open. It's got a door. It's all ventilated. It's very nice. Is this one different or just a different color?
Just a different color, yeah.
I can't get over the ladder. Can you? Is it in the camera, Colin? Maybe. It just blows my mind. This is a chicken ladder. Okay, I guess we should be selling this as an accessory.
They don't have very big
What if
feet.
there's a 2-story chicken coop?
Bigger ladder.
A bigger ladder?
Taller ladder.
I'm blown away at some of the technology here at Weller's. All right. Now I've messed it up. There we go. Oh, it's got a little latch on the door.
Yep.
Wow, do they shut the door behind them after they go in?
No, they don't shut the door behind them.
I
They're not quite that
I can't
educated yet.
believe that at this age in life I'm selling chicken coops for a living. I can't imagine what's next here at Weller's. These are Amish made. Look at the workmanship.
Yep, these come right from the same company that we sell our sheds for.
Oh, so they're well built. Look at how
Mhm.
sturdy and everything they are.
Yep, solid 4x4 frame underneath, so you can set it right on the ground.
Oh,
Don't have to worry about rotting.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
hmm
Anything else I need to know?
Oh, just to come in and get them.
All right. Can people buy them and take them with them?
They can take them right with them. Yep,
Or they can have them delivered?
that's correct.
Wow.
If they need it right away, they can bring a trailer. We'll load it up on a trailer for them, and they can take it right with them.
Have you ever went and helped somebody train a chicken to walk that ladder?
I haven't done that yet, but I am taking some online courses to figure it out.
You're going to have a degree in it.
Yeah.
Brandon is going to have a degree in chicken coops. Anyway,
Professional chicken trainer.
yeah, no lie, folks. People do buy these. I'm having fun with him. But it's interesting. A lot of people are just kind of have their own few chickens. And
Yep.
I know probably a dozen people that are doing that.
Yep.
You know.
And these are just one of the sizes. This is a 4x6. We can have them built up to a 6x10. So if you have a few more hens, that just won't be able to fit
But
in
the
the 4x6.
roosters don't go in here.
No.
Okay.
It's for the hens.
For the hens.
The rooster
okay.
get in there, it might cause some damage.
Okay, the windows might break.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything else that we need to know? Is this something you are the specialty?
This is all in my specialty. Just come in, we'll sit down, and we'll talk about options. If I don't have one here that you like, we can talk about different colors and stuff like
All right.
that. And
you don't really
different
want
sizes.
people to call you on your cell phone.
They can call
You're
me
giving
on my
that
cell
number
phone.
out pretty freely.
Sure. That's what
All
I'm here
right.
for.
All right. What is it again?
It is 33. Nope, that's the store.
See, that's the store.
542-7794.
542-7794. If you want to talk to Brandon right now, if you want to call him in the store, it's 337-8228. We going back inside?
I think so.
Barry from Dry Zone is here. Look at him. Fit as a fiddle. Look at that.
He's ready to go.
He's ready to go. He's buff. He's ready to go. You got some ideas for us? See, he's an
Okay.
expert. You're an expert on chicken coops. He's an expert on Dry Zone.
There you go.
All right, well, let's get back inside, everybody. You are watching and listening to Weller Does Delmarva. I mentioned our new prize wheel idea where everybody wins, and that number's 337-7300. If you want to have the opportunity, he can sit down. I want to show him this. All right, so what I'm telling you is if you dial 337-7300, put your name on the list. Want your name, your number, how are you hearing or viewing the show, and Brandon's got a phone call already. All right, so he's going to talk to you. Brandon has got his first customer of the day, I think. So anyway, if you want to talk to Brandon, it's 542-7794. 542-7794. He's on the phone right now, but as soon as he gets done, he's ready for another phone call. He's come to work early today. So anyway, 337-7300. Everybody that spins the prize wheel is a winner. but you're not a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You're not a winner if you don't call 337-7300. Say my name is, my phone number is. I am watching you from my boat, and I love it. I'm listening to you in my plane. I love it. So anyway, I want everybody to get the opportunity to win one of these dusters. Barry, what do you think of that thing?
That's pretty incredible.
Isn't that incredible?
I'm looking forward to seeing these chicken classes for the ladder.
I cannot believe it. Hey, what are you up to today?
Well, you know, I got here on time.
I'm very proud of you.
It was a struggle.
It was a struggle. He got up
Traffic,
early,
lots
got his
of-
hair straight,
Had to play Pokemon.
had to play Pokemon, had to get a cup of coffee, and now he's here.
So I'm here, and what we're talking about today is just, you know, we also, besides all the protecting, because I went into tough crawl spaces yesterday.
All right, so first of all, I just need to make sure people know, Barry works with Dry Zone. He is very intelligent. He is very knowledgeable of what they have to offer. Estimates are free, of course, and Barry is just one of many that gets out there and gets the job done for Dry Zone. So today, what do you got, some real interesting pictures for me? That
Yeah.
looks like it's outside of a house.
Well, we're outside. This is a task that we had done down in Rehoboth Beach for the City Hall,
Really?
and where they had tore down the building.
Okay, because they're building a new convention
A new
center.
convention center.
All right.
And they approached us with their engineers, and they knew that they were going to anticipate problems with the soil, so we put in helical piers, which are the pilings we screw
They go down,
into the ground.
screw them in the ground. Okay.
And we placed them in there prior to them building the building.
Really?
And some of it, of
This
course,
is like a current project.
yeah, this is, I believe we just had.
So these
finished it.
pictures are on TV, and if you're listening on the radio and you want to see these pictures, you can go to Weller Does Delmarva anytime you want and see them there too. Okay, keep going.
And then as they go, this is where we're still connecting to the actual building.
So that's the part that they didn't tear down.
Correct.
And what do? Drill them into the ground?
Yes, we have an excavator that will, on this particular job, they requested certain specifications.
Oh,
So
so
we
this
had
is
them-
an engineered thing.
This was an engineered job, so we
Okay,
worked with
it's
the
not just you
engineers.
guys guessing at it.
Correct, and we
Okay.
just we were told what they wanted,
Okay.
so we went back to Foundation Support Works, and we had to design the correct pilings.
Wow.
And we're putting it together that day.
So it's all done.
It is done. Of course, now they're able to build their building on top of it.
Okay.
So instead of just a regular foundation.
So this is real.
Absolutely. And then, of course, it was the Rehoboth Beach City Hall Complex project.
Okay, very good.
And then that's the last
Was
one.
this your job?
This was not.
Okay.
I have done a lot of jobs like that, but
Okay,
that
but
particular
this
was not. There's 7 of us out there.
Really?
Visiting
Well,
and
there's
taking-
7 people.
And we actually have a commercial person who handles just commercial projects.
stuff. That's a good idea to know the codes.
And
the rules.
oh yeah, and they come in just oodles of blueprints, and you have to decipher their language.
Oh
um,
yeah.
Because it's like a lawyer.
Yep.
So we can design, like we've done some bridge footers and all kinds of type stuff. We've done stuff
Bridge
down,
footers.
down in Ocean View. There's a nature trail down there. And we
Okay.
actually put in the pilings for a bridge that they set on top of it.
And a lot of this is because whoever did it first might not have dug into it as deep as Dry Zone does.
Absolutely. So not only can we do the commercial projects, but we can take care of your home, anything. Just if you have a concern or you're not sure,
Now, can
just
people
us.
call Dry Zone if they're building a brand new house?
Yes, we do.
I
new
mean, it
construction
almost sounds
this.
like that would be the thing to do if you're building a new house, and let them tell you what you might want to consider doing to protect your home and make it a
Absolutely.
safe environment.
We work with builders all the time. Most of the jobs that we do are retrofits.
Yes.
The problems already happened. it's
After the
broken,
fact.
But we can also do preventive, where
Mm-hmm.
we know there's going to be an issue, and the structural engineers can tell us what they want to have done. And
So
we'll
if
take care of
somebody's
it.
got a corner of their house that's sagging, or all of a sudden they notice their sheetrock's cracking, or their windowsills are just a little bit off, or a door won't shut just right,
Right.
you're saying, hey, you give us a call, we'll come take a look at it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We just they're working on a project of a homeowners of mine over in Millsboro. It'll be finished up on Monday, and that exact scenario, the corner
Oh, really?
was dropping.
I made that up.
Yeah, but the corner was dropping, and
Okay.
so we're catching it.
Now,
and
what if
putting it
it's like
back.
a 2-story house?
This one is a 2-story house, so yeah.
Barry, you got to quit this. Just because I say it doesn't mean you have to tell me that it's that way. But you're saying a 2-story house too.
2-story, 3-story, doesn't matter. We have the knowledge and the resources to take care of your house.
And then when you're done, if the person decides to sell their house, they need a home inspection, they don't need to worry. You have all the credentials to whatever you do will pass those inspections.
Well, that's what's amazing is not only will it pass those inspections, you'll have a 25-year warranty to transfer if you decide to sell your home.
That's good. Because, you don't want to just call a person who's not certified in this,
Correct.
who thinks they know what they're doing, and then they get done, and you say, okay, that's done, and I hope it's okay, and then you go to sell your house and find out you got to do it all again.
Absolutely. And plus what's nice is we're backed up nationally. So
okay.
Our warranties are not just local, but they're national.
Give me some idea how far you guys will honestly travel. Seriously,
Well, we cover all the bridges. We go to the Bay Bridge Tunnel, the Bay Bridge, and we stop at the Delaware Memorial Bridge. So we don't.
So I'm going to
all
call
Delaware.
that the Delmarva Peninsula.
Correct.
Water to water to water.
Absolutely.
Bridge to bridge to bridge.
We all are in the same boat. It's either sand, clay, or water.
Okay. Well, which is good because you're very knowledgeable of the area you operate in.
Absolutely. So
All right.
we know what we're walking into.
How does somebody get a hold of somebody like you?
Well, they can give me a call directly. It's 866-471-7962.
866-471-7962. If they called that number right now, what would happen?
It will be ringing in my truck.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
I want you to call it, please. If you would just at least say, Barry, you did an unbelievably good job of putting up with Jim on the radio today. All right. And then it's dryzone.com.
Yes. And
Can they stop in Dry Zone and say hi?
We welcome them
Glance
to.
around. We were just there the other night.
We're looking forward to do some more of those kind of projects.
All right.
We have
well, I
things
want to
on
say
display.
official. This is an official on the air thank you to the fine folks at Dry Zone, especially Bill and Heather, because they allowed us to do a paint night there as a fundraiser for the National MS Society. And it was just a great time, but they were so gracious and willing and helpful. And I just say thank you to the Dry Zone folks. They not only run a business and want your business, but they also give back and support this community well. And I experienced it firsthand, and it was wonderful. So thank you, Barry.
That's what makes me proud to work for them. That is a great business.
Well,
like
good
that.
job. Thank you.
Thank
Anything
you.
else? I don't want to cut you short.
Nope, just stop by and visit us. We have everything I talked about on display.
Route 16 in Ellendale, the big red barn
Give me a call.
with a white roof. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, sir.
All right. Now, Brooks, am I behind schedule, on schedule? Tell me where I'm at.
Realistically, you're kind of ahead.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we're
All right.
doing that spot with Brandon.
What
Gotcha.
spot? Brandon's going to be on?
Well, doing that spot got you ahead.
Oh, I got you. And he got phone calls. So call him again, folks, 542-7794. If you got a question for Brandon Ritter, whether it's about a trailer, Amish-made sheds, Amish-made products, or just when or when not to fly a flag at half-staff. He is the man on everything, okay? So that was Barry from Dry Zone was just here. Is that right?
That's correct.
He did a great job, didn't he?
He did. He did
And
really good.
they're a good company, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
We were there the other night, very organized.
Oh, yeah.
Got a lot of neat products. Stand behind. The wall was loaded with plaques.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it. Award after award after award. What a great company.
yeah.
All right. So anyway, another good company I would like to talk about if I could is Dave Wilson. Dave Wilson and the team there at Wilson's Auction. They're located right on Route 113 in Lincoln City, Delaware. I got to keep looking at the camera, but I'm reading my iPad. But anyway, every Saturday, starting about 10 o'clock in the morning, they have a huge auction. It's outside, inside. It goes into the evening, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. Sometimes they're down there selling stuff. So if you're looking for something, you say, well, what might I find at Wilson's Auction? Well, you might find chickens, okay? And you might find tomatoes. And you might find some exercise equipment or tools or lawnmowers. You might find some building supplies, household items, furniture, jewelry, glassware, antiques, sewing machines, washers and dryers, air conditioners. You might find who knows what, okay? Bicycles, all kinds of stuff. So what you need to do is make your way to Wilson's Auction on Route 113 in Lincoln. Now, they're there today. You can go there right now and start looking around. They have stuff outside, stuff inside. There's food available if you want to get a bite to eat. And it's just a nice, fun, upbeat environment. You'll find a bargain, I guarantee you. There's a little bit of everything. And then you say, well, look, I'm the opposite of wanting to buy. I want to sell something. I've got closets full of stuff. I've got garages full of stuff. I've got a boatload of inventory I can't get rid of, and I just want to turn it into cash and be done with it. Well, that's exactly what Wilson's Auction can do for you. They can sell you something, or they can sell your stuff. If you've got a house you want to get rid of and you just want to be done with it, you don't want to have to deal with any home inspections, you don't want to have to deal with anything, you just want it when the hammer says sold, you know it's over, they'll get your property sold for you. I've actually bought a lot of properties from Wilson's Auction that they have auctioned off. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that Wilson's Auction gets the job done. Dave Wilson and his team do a good job for their people. And they've been around. They've been serving Delaware now for over 40 years. Think about that. Starting from scratch, surviving and thriving for over 40 years in Delaware. Wilson's Auction does a good job. Tuesday nights, they have an auto auction. So give them a call at 422-3454, 422-3454, wilsonsauction.com on the web. Check them out, look them over, see what you can find. They'll take good care of you. All right, next is, what in the world is next? I mentioned the prize wheel. I don't really have time to go over all the prizes, but this is a brand new contest we're doing this week. You must dial 337-7300. Leave your name and number. Tell us where or how you're viewing or hearing the show. And that's all there is to it. Come in today or anytime next week up till the end of the day, up till 1 o'clock next Saturday. Spin the wheel. That's all you do. It's sitting here behind me, isn't it? No, it's on the floor. But anyway, spin the prize wheel. Takes not much skill. We'll give you some instructions on how to do it. Spin the prize wheel. Whatever number it lands on, let's just say, for example, it landed on number 8. What is number 8, Brooks?
The Go Duster, as seen on
There
TV.
it is, everybody. Can you hear it? That thing is working hard. It'll never be late for work. It's not going to whine or complain or go home sick. This thing will work all the time. What?
You may just have to change the battery.
Change the battery. All right. Other than that, that's about it. It's a Go Duster. It's a battery-operated duster. You get your name on the list. You come into Weller's. You spin the wheel. Everybody wins. Number 1 through 12, we've got something assigned to every number.
That's correct, yep.
Can it be any more complicated than that?
Not at all.
The only way it could be more complicated is if we made you make an appointment. That's next week's contest. Anyway, we just want to know who you are, where are you from, how in the world are you watching the show? Do you enjoy the show? That is very, very, very important to us. We spend countless hours not really preparing for anything on this show. Is that right? But we do get here on Saturday mornings, and we do our best. This is actually me and Brooks at our finest. Is that right?
Sure.
I agree. All right, what is next? What's the next thing we need to talk about, Brooks? Have I missed anything?
I think you need to talk about Luff and Associates.
My accountant?
Yes.
Luff and Associates. Good old George Luff. He's a good guy. He's a busy man. And he's got a great team up there. It's called Luff and Associates. And you say, well, where are they? Well, they're in Milford. They've actually opened an office in Dover now. They've actually got another one in Rehoboth, so they're kind of all over Sussex County. Been around, boy, I don't even know how long. I've been dealing with them 25 years plus. And they do all of our bookkeeping work, okay? So you may have a business, a small one, a big one, whatever. You may not even have a business and you need a good accountant. I highly recommend them. But they really, really, really have gotten into this new system called Easy Payroll. And what it is if you have employees and you're just fed up with payroll, you got a business to run, the last thing you want to do is be bothered with this. They can take all of this off of you. Okay, you don't have to worry about the reports. You don't have to worry about any new charts coming out. Don't worry about a thing. Luff and Associates and their Easy Payroll system can help your business. You say, well, look, Jim, I've only got a handful of employees, 2, 4, 5. No problem. I think I've got 12 or 14, and they do a good job for me. But then if you've got hundreds, they can help you with that. So, and they can handle as little or as much as you would like them to do. So one call does it all. If you don't deal with them for your accounting work, that's okay. They still can help you with your payroll. So it's Luff and Associates, their Easy Payroll system. You can reach them at 422-9699, 422-9699. It's LuffCPAs.com, LuffCPAs.com. Is that right?
That's correct.
That is unbelievably correct, okay? Now, what is next, all right? Are we into what time frame? We're going to be coming up on 8 o'clock?
That's correct.
All right, I got Tanja Payton coming on.
Mm-hmm.
And she is a wealth of information. Like if you're sitting there thinking, I'm just tired of feeling bloated, or it's summer and I don't like my clothes fitting so tight, or I want to look good in a bathing suit, whatever the reason may be. If you want to concentrate on your health and your nutrition, that's what we're going to talk about a little bit. In other words, she's just going to help you with some tips, kind of guide you with some ideas, and we're just going to talk about it a little bit. This has happened to me where I've had some heart procedures done, and I've decided to eat differently, and I don't know where to start. Now, fortunately, my wife decided this about 2.5 years ago, and that's been a real blessing to her as well as to me, especially now that I want to eat differently. So she's helping us with that. And we actually had Tanja come over one night and sit down with us and talk to us and give us some more ideas and kind of confirm what we're doing and so on. So that was kind of nice to just brainstorm with somebody else. So that's what we're going to talk about here in the 8 to 8:30 hour with Tanja. Then at 8:30 to 9 o'clock, we got Pastor Bob Weed coming on from Eagles Nest Ministries over there in Milton. They have a lot going on, got some things he wants to share with us, and there's just a lot happening at the Nest. It's summertime. It's a busy time, and we started a Saturday night service, and that's going real good, and I don't know exactly what he wants to talk about. But anyway, he is going to be on between 8:30 and 9. So anyway, we've got a lot going on. You're listening to Weller Does Delmarva, and you can listen online. You can go to the Delaware 105.9 app. We've got people watching us on TV. We like that. We had our contest. What's the number? 337-7300. You dial that number, and all you're going to do is get a voicemail, and you just say, hey, my name is, I'm calling you from, I want my name on the list. You stop in sometime. You take a spin at the prize wheel. Now, they can only spin once, okay? It's kind of one spin, and you do win. So this is a little different than last week's contest. Last week, only a couple people won. This week, everybody's going to win, but you must dial 337-7300 and say, hey, put my name on the list. I want to get in there sometime, and I want to spin, and I want to win. Okay? So that's that. Brooks, have I missed anything? Colin, are you getting ready to tell me something? You're opening your laptop over there? You should see how many people are in this room. This is the Dry Zone studio. But anyway, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us in here. Okay, that's why the air conditioner is working so hard.
Yes.
All right.
Thank God for air
not to mention all the electronic equipment. All right. So anyway, Brooks, what have I missed?
You've actually caught up. You're good.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed with myself.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, we are going to have Tanja on after 8 o'clock, and we are going to talk about nutrition. Okay? Are you an expert on that, Brooks?
I don't know about nutrition. I'm an expert on food.
You know, before I talk to Tanja, here's what I thought being a nutritional expert was. Knowing what you're eating. Well, there's two different ways to know what you're eating. You can know what you're eating as you're eating crab cake. Okay? But you really need to know what you're eating because it's masked in so many different ways, and it's critical. And when you think about a little microscopic grain or granule of plaque in your arteries, you need to know what you're eating, okay? Because it's the fuel for your body. Am I getting off topic?
No, not at all.
Okay. So anyway, what are you doing? Are we rendering?
Radio.
We're going to take a break from the radio?
Yes,
All right,
sir.
we're taking a break. We're giving the radio a break. We're going to stay right with you on My Cozy TV. So, folks, what camera am I supposed to be looking at? That one? Which one? Them two? All right. So, anyway, just letting you know, we appreciate you watching us on TV. If you're watching on the stream, we appreciate that. Remember, if you haven't entered to win something with the prize wheel, just dial 337-7300. Get your name on the list. Stop in, spin the wheel, and leave with a prize. Everybody's a winner, okay? Now, what was the next thing I wanted to tell everybody? What?
I have no
I want to talk
clue.
about Wall Service Center
There we
again,
go.
okay? I get excited when I talk about them because I think of this time I had something wrong with my vehicle and that time, and I kind of in my mind maybe over-exaggerated what it was, and then when I got there it was much less expensive than I thought it was going to be, and that was refreshing. It was refreshing. But air conditioning, if your air conditioning in your construction equipment or your farm tractor or your vehicle is not working right, let's say if it's operating wonky, if it's not operating correctly, or if it's less than ice cold, you need to call Wall Service Center, okay? One neat thing, Colin says this all the time, he says, I got 5 of them machines, and I'm thinking, what difference does it make? I only need you to use one on mine, But his point is, if he's got a lot of people to call that need air conditioning work, if he only had one machine, he'd be scheduling them out further. By having 5 machines and 5 technicians, they can get you in quicker than other shops, and they can get right on your automotive repairs. So Walls Service Center has been around 58 years. When you look at Colin, you're going to say, man, you are a well-preserved young man. You look like a piece of driftwood or something like that. You're so preserved. Well, Colin is not personally owned the business for 58 years, okay? So I really need to say that, all right, because I'm worried about what people perceive of what I say. That's why I guard my words so much. But anyway, I'm just saying that they've been in business for 58 years, which means Pop-Up Walls started it, okay? And then Colin's dad took it over, and now Colin's got it. So that's a 3rd generation of running a business, running it right, giving good customer service, taking care of their customers, standing behind what they do, and supporting a community. So think about all of that for 58 years, okay? Brooks, you're yawning. Am I boring you?
No.
How rude is that? We're on TV, and he's over there yawning. So anyway, I'm just letting you know Walls Service Center is right downtown Milford. And you say to yourself, where is downtown Milford? Well, it's where Walls Service Center is. There's no other downtown Milford. That's where the hub of Milford starts at Walls Service Center. Then they have the Bicentennial Park right next to it. That's where you know things are at, okay? It all starts there. And then there's the Mississippian River, and you can cross the river. And every time I say it, people think it means you have to wade across the river. That's not what it means. There's a bridge. You can walk across the bridge, okay? And then you can go a little further, and there's the dog park, and then there's the famous Goat Island, okay? You've heard about it here before. So Walls Service Center, downtown Milford. I'm going to give you the phone number. Are you ready? Oh, you weren't ready? All right, I'll give you the website. It's wallsservicecenter.com. Wallsservicecenter.com is the website. You can go there and you can schedule an appointment or request an appointment, and they'll get back to you. But the phone number, you ready now? It's 422-8110. 8110 is the way I like to say it. You give them a call. They'll take good care of you. I promise you, you'll be happy. They'll give you good service at a good price in a timely manner. Walls Service Center, what else can I say? Anything else?
I think you covered it pretty well.
Did I really?
Yep.
I earnestly like them. I think they do a good job, okay? What are you pointing at now? That camera? Now I have to look at Brooks. All right.
Man.
All right. So what else do I have to talk about?
We're going to open today at 9 o'clock
Why?
because we want to do business.
All right. So what's that mean? You're going to be in sales?
I will be in sales.
And who else is over there today?
We're going to have Brandon. We're
Okay.
going to have
Brandon's
Terry.
already had phone calls.
I know. He's like got to jump on everybody here.
Yeah.
Terry.
Was it a real call, Brandon? Okay, there you go. All right. Terry's over there?
Yep. Earl
All right.
and Jason.
Earl and man, we got a full staff today. Let's make something happen. I know why you got so many people. The big promotion ends Monday, doesn't it?
It does. Yes.
Today's going to be a busy day.
Yep.
All right, and that there simply you go to Wellers.com, click on what? Current ads or ads, just our ads. And we have this promotion where you buy something, you get something free.
Yep.
Didn't we have one organization come and buy 2 trailers and get 2 things free?
They did. they
And then they're going to raffle one of the things off.
exactly.
That's kind of neat. So anyway, you know, if you've been thinking about buying a trailer, you've been thinking about buying a generator, most of our new trailers and most of our generators come with a free item. And you say, well, what kind of item? An ink pen or a T-shirt or something like that? No, they actually come with things like a Stanley roll-around toolbox or maybe a, what else? A kayak? What else?
One thing, well, that was very popular was a Champion pressure washer.
Well, let's not talk about what we don't have.
Yeah,
That's like saying we sell it really cheap, but, oh, it's out of stock.
exactly.
All right.
But chainsaws, we have a variety of chainsaws.
What are these little battery-operated chainsaws?
Gasoline-powered chainsaws.
And you get one free if you buy a generator?
That's correct.
So are you going to say that you could simply spend $447 for a generator and get a chainsaw?
That's correct.
Really?
Valued up to $200.
Really?
Yep.
Well, how does that make sense? The generator's $447, and you're giving away an item that sells for $200?
Well, really, the boss has lost his mind. So we're just saying, take advantage of it.
How do you lose something you never had?
That's a good point. That is a good point.
Okay. You're talking about Jason, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here's what the deal is. We want some money.
Absolutely.
So we want to sell you something. We want to make sure that you're happy and pleased, and we want to entice you. So what we're doing is we're throwing free merchandise at you so you will buy something from us. Now what are you telling me?
We're
Now
come
this
back
is
on
the
radio.
countdown. You should see this, folks. This is professional as professional gets. We're coming back on the radio. Stay tuned. Get ready. Tune in your radio. Now we're back on Delaware 105.9. We've missed you, everybody. I don't know where you've been. But anyway, we've been right here, correct?
We have.
Cranking it out.
Absolutely.
Spinning the oldies. So anyway, you are listening and watching Weller Does Delmarva. And we just want you to know that we need your phone calls. I don't know what we're going to do with them, but we need them, right? 337-7300. Call me now. Operators are standing by, and if they're asleep, our voicemail is working. 337-7300. You give a call, leave your name and number, tell us where you're watching or listening. You got so many choices. You could be watching at WellerDoesDelmarva.com. You could be watching on My Cozy TV, Comcast, Mediacom over the air. You could be listening on Delaware 105.9. You could be listening on the Delaware 105.9 app, on the radio, or streaming, but we need to know. These are statistical surveys we're doing here. So anyway, they're letting me know it's time to keep this show moving, okay? So anyway, did I miss anything, Brooks? You didn't even pay attention to me.
I wasn't really paying attention.
Am I supposed to hold this microphone?
You don't have to. You can.
Okay, this is a backup, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, how am I doing today with this one?
You're doing really good, actually. It
So
sounds
we
good.
switched from a $300 headset to a $700 microphone. Is that right?
That's correct.
And I could use the $1,000 cordless.
That's correct.
Okay. Well, anyway, we've got the equipment here, folks. All right? So anyway, what's so funny? Don't drop it, please. All right. So now we're going to turn our attention to this young lady here to my left, your right. Is that right? My left, your right. Tanja Payton. Okay, and here's how this one works.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll squeal. You just talk right into it like it's an ice cream cone. But we're not allowed to eat ice cream. All right, you
That's
got
right,
it?
That's right.
All right, so this is Tanja Payton. Tanja Payton, and I've known you for years. And we're here today to just kind of chit-chat a little bit about nutrition. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, that is something you've gotten very passionate about.
It has.
What inspired you to say it even matters?
Yeah, exactly. So I actually got introduced to just a better way of eating and really learning about food about a little over 3 years ago.
Okay.
Because, I kind of felt that, I was healthy. I didn't feel like I ate bad.
Okay.
But being active and teaching as many classes as I teach through the week as far as Zumba, and just realizing that, you know what, maybe there is better ways of eating, and just
Okay.
really realizing like what kinds of foods you should eat to give you the energy that you need. And so that's, so I really started to get educated that way.
It was just
about
something you decided, like you didn't have a life-changing experience where you had a heart attack or anything like that said you just woke up one day and said, there's got to be a better way and I'm going to pursue it.
Well, I haven't had any, anything happen as far as diagnosis, as far as being,
Okay.
Heart attack or anything.
Okay.
But no, being in the Zumba community, there is a lot of people
Where
that
does the Zumba community live?
everywhere.
Oh, everywhere. Okay, so
Everywhere.
it's not like a certain part of Milford or anything like that.
No, you
Okay.
can. Zumba is everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
You won't
So-
believe this. I went to New York one time. Who did I go see? I don't even remember. I don't think it was Martha Stewart, but it might have been. We went to New York to be part of a live TV audience, and you'll never believe they had a Zumba instructor there. And they gave us all this Zumba stuff, and I'm thinking, if they want me to do Zumba on TV,
And I probably know who that was.
it's going to
but-
take more than a free ticket.
Yeah,
Okay, but
yeah.
anyway, it was really interesting.
Yes.
It was. It was very upbeat, very energetic.
Absolutely.
Kind of, left you feeling like I could tackle the whole day when I'm done.
It is
So,
exactly that. You just
I
kind
agree.
of forget your worries and the
Right.
troubles, and for an hour of Zumba, you're just dancing and having fun and enjoying yourself, and yeah, exactly.
And that's where my first heart attack came in. No, I'm just kidding you. I didn't have a heart attack at Martha Stewart's studio. All right.
Oh, that's good.
I got off track trying to trip you up. How did
Okay.
I do?
I'm on track.
You're on
I'm
track.
Focused.
Oh, you've even got notes. All right. So anyway, the Zumba community is everywhere. They're not just in a certain area.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But there's people in the Zumba community that are very passionate also about nutrition,
Okay.
and people that I look up to and, are mentors to me. And it was kind of through them that I got introduced to nutrition, as far
Okay.
as the creator of Venice Nutrition, of which I
Okay.
got my certification through. And it's through Mark McDonald. He's the creator.
Okay.
And when I started to really just start to pay attention, to what he was educating people on, he has a best-selling book out called Body Confidence. And when I started to read that and started to understand, wow, you know what I thought I was eating as far as being healthy, like, there was things that I really needed to start to, look into and start to read and just get educated myself. So that's kind of what started it for me, is just I wanted to be in the best shape I could be as far as teaching and having the energy that I needed, to teach. And I get asked a lot as far as an instructor, what are you doing? What are you eating? What are you drinking? How do you have so much energy? And so that's when I thought, you know what? I need to just get more educated myself so I
Okay.
can
So you're
share.
actually certified.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And so, like, what do you do? Do people call you? And, like, I did call you, and you came over and talked to me and Denise.
Yep.
But do you teach, like, a class, or do you go to businesses and sit down with their employees? What, like, if somebody's listening and says, well, I'm interested in eating healthy or whatever,
Yeah.
what's the next step?
Yeah. So I can be contacted through an email.
Okay.
Gonna say it that now.
It's up to you. As long as it's
So-
not political,
No,
we're good.
my email is getfitwithtanja
Okay,
at
get fit.
gmail.com.
TANJA.
J-A. Get
Fit
fit
with
with Tanja at
.com.
gmail.
Oh, .gmail. Okay.
.com. Yes.
Okay.
So, but I also do Facebook, live
All right.
videos on
Yes,
Facebook.
you do. What's
Yes.
that other thing you're on?
Periscope.
Periscope. I keep forgetting it.
Yes.
Periscope. Okay. You
Yeah.
can tell I watch it regularly on Periscope. No, I watch
Yeah.
you on Facebook. Are you on
Yeah.
like the same time every week?
I try
Or is
to be.
it-
It's been a little off for me lately.
Okay.
But I try to be more consistent and typically try to get on at a certain time through the week.
Okay.
But that's been really helpful because people can tune in, like,
Anytime.
Anytime. Even
Yep.
if they don't catch you live, they can watch the replay and
Right.
then just comment in the thread. And
Can they
I try to-
comment after? Like,
Yeah.
if they watch the replay, can they still put a comment?
Yes.
And then you at some point
And then
answer
I would
them
see
back?
that, and then I would comment. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
And where on Facebook would they find you?
Okay,
What's-
that's
what's-
under my business page.
Okay,
So
what's that?
under Tanja Payton Health
Okay.
and Fitness.
Tanja Payton,
Health.
Payton.
Yes,
Okay, Tanja Payton Health
Health and Fitness.
on Facebook. So they ought to just go there and like that page anyway.
That's right.
Sign up for the notifications, so that way
Exactly.
they know what's going on. So
Exactly.
at least do that if you would, whoever's watching, listening, and so on, okay?
Exactly.
All right. And what else do you want to tell people or say? It's up to you.
Yeah, exactly. So I think when people are sitting at home and they're thinking about wanting to just feel better, have more energy, less
Tired
aches.
of being lethargic. and
Exactly. You wake up tired. You wake
You look
up.
out the
have-
window and your neighbor's out there walking and full of energy.
That's
and
right.
Their grass is cut before yours. And
Exactly.
They just have so much vim
and you just have
vinegar.
aches and pains. You get up and you're just like, oh. But a lot of times people just don't know what to do because
step.
the first step. Because everywhere you turn, there's something about take this, drink this, take this
Right.
pill, wrap this around you. But you know what? It starts with nutrition. And you can exercise, which is important too, but getting proper nutrition. And what I teach people is two things. One is you need to stabilize your blood sugar.
Okay.
That is
Whether you're a diabetic or not.
whether you're diabetic or not, because if you don't and you're not, you could get to being pre-diabetic
Okay.
and get into being type 2 diabetic. So it's really important that you understand that you need to stabilize your blood sugar. And
Okay.
so when I say that, people are like, okay, like, well, how do I do that? So that's when I come in. And
Okay.
so if you're someone who wants to feel better, have more energy, just your clothes fit better, less aches and pains, you want to sleep better. I mean, a lot of people don't realize how important sleep is and the amount of sleep that you need to get.
What's a reasonable amount? 4 or 5 hours?
No, 7 to 9.
7 to 9
Yes.
hours.
Yes.
Could you imagine sleeping that long?
I love it.
That's
I
almost
love
like
it.
losing a third of a day.
I love
Seven
it. But
to-
see, that's funny because a lot of people think, oh, like I only sleep 4 hours. Well, that you might be able to do that, but your body is like not. It's gonna catch up to you after a
really?
while. It will. You really, because you know what? If you're not sleeping enough, you know what happens?
You lose your hair?
You store fat.
No kidding.
Yep. So it's really important that you understand how sleep plays into it, and stress, and exercise, and
How many
eating
hours
good.
to sleep again? Was it 7 to 9?
7 to 9.
From 7 at night to 9 in the
No,
morning.
no. You need to get.
I knew that. I knew that. I was just seeing if you were listening to me.
No. Yes.
Okay. This is no lie. Since I have been out of the hospital, I have been sleeping a little bit more. I got a Fitbit so I can see
Yeah.
just how long I'm sleeping.
Yes.
And I'm like, wow. So I'm sleeping 4 to 6 hours. Sometimes I have slept 7 hours. So
And do you feel
Okay.
better when you get that 7 hours?
maybe. I kind of wake up thinking I've already lost an hour or two
See, and then
today.
you're stressing yourself out.
Maybe. Maybe. And then I wake Denise up to tell her she's oversleeping. So, no.
Yes.
Sleep is important. I'm agreeing
Sleep
with
is
you.
important. Yeah, absolutely. So, but
Wow.
yeah,
So
there's-
start with stabilizing your blood sugar. So
Yeah.
you're almost recommending getting one of those little things, prick your finger, check your blood sugar.
No, not necessarily. You don't have to go that in depth because that
Okay.
would scare people. That would be like
Okay.
really like, okay, like I'm not doing that.
Too complicated.
So it's too complicated, and we need to keep it simple and just realize that there's certain things to keep your blood sugar stable. You need to eat consistently.
And I'm hearing more and more often eat like 5 times a day.
Yeah, like
I would call it grazing.
Yes, I mean, I usually eat like 6 or 7 times a day, and it's about every 3 hours because
Okay.
ideally, for your body to be in like optimal health, like you're releasing your stored fat, you have the energy you need, your sugar cravings are being less.
Because
the-
they're stabilized.
You're stabilizing your blood sugar, and in order to do that, you want to eat about every 3 hours. You want to eat a protein, a fat, and a carb.
How can you do that on the run?
I
Let's
know.
say you're a busy person. Okay?
Yep.
You're unemployed. You're doing all you can to not get a job. You're out socializing with your friends, and you just want to know, I'm a busy person. Oh, I meant you have a job.
Okay,
And
okay.
you're working hard, and you're a really busy person, and you want to stay productive. How do you honestly,
Yeah.
how would you do it?
Yeah, exactly. And that's challenging because we
Okay.
are busy.
Well, give me some examples.
So, planning. I mean, you really need to plan, have a cooler. I mean, have food, grab and go food that's easy so you're not going through the drive-through. Because that's
Okay.
what happens when you don't plan out your
You
day.
panic.
Sure, and you get hungry, and then the next thing you know is you see a fast food restaurant and you're going through it and you're like, crap, like I probably
Right.
shouldn't have done that.
What's the best of the worst I can get here?
Exactly.
Right.
Just keep driving.
Right.
Just keep driving past. But no, it's important that you plan, and that's probably the biggest thing that people need to realize is that you do need to plan. There is a little bit of planning to just have something with you, whether it's a protein bar or shake or some
Carrots.
vegetables, some hard-boiled eggs. I mean, just something. But that is something that you need to plan a little bit in advance so you're not caught unprepared.
Right.
Yeah.
And because at that point you're just reacting. I mean, but I think it's true in anything. The person who plans is usually the most successful person.
Yes, I agree.
The one who reacts usually makes poor decisions and spends more money.
Exactly. But don't beat yourself up. You know, it happens. It happens.
Right.
And
Well, I'm planning on going to the Greenwood Barbecue Chicken when I get done here. I'm planning on that.
all right.
Okay. I could react and do something different.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, tell us again a few things somebody could grab or have. Are apples good for you?
All fruits and vegetables are good.
Okay.
There's sugar in fruit.
Everything. Oh, fruit.
Yeah, fruit. Well, that is true. There's a lot of sugar in a lot of different things, but fruit is healthy and it's good. It just, if you're in a weight loss, if you want to lose weight,
Okay.
then you need to be a little cautious of how much fruit you eat because
Right.
it does have sugar. And So that's when I come in and because people, again, they just don't know how to get started because there's so much thing. They turn on social media, they're turning on the news, they're opening in a magazine, and they're seeing all this stuff, and they're like, I have no idea, like, how to get started. So that's when I just come in and I'm like, okay, talk to me, because I need to understand, where people are, what their routine is, what their goal is, and I need to let people know that just get started.
Okay.
Just start with a
step.
couple things that you feel that you could succeed with, because when people start to see results, then they're more motivated to keep going. And it's just, I teach people is 1% at a time. You don't have to do everything at once, because that's when it gets overwhelming. And you're like, and then fear steps in and you're like, I don't even want to get started.
Because they're overthinking it.
Yeah, don't overthink it. Just do 1% at a time. I always tell people it's progress over perfection. Like, it's creating a lifestyle. This isn't a diet, okay? Because diets
start and end.
Exactly, and you're just yo-yoing up and down, up and down, up and down. So start doing something that you can sustain the rest of your life. Because if someone told me that I couldn't have another French fry or another slice of pizza, I would be like, what?
Right.
So just know that 90% of the time I'm eating healthy, and then at 10% I may have something I enjoy. But if you were to tell me like I can't have it for the rest of my life, I would be like, I don't think so.
It's a turnoff.
Exactly.
All right. Again, what was your Facebook page? What do they do there? The
Facebook page is Tanja Payton Health and Fitness.
Tanja Payton Health and Fitness. If you're at your computer, I'd like you to do it now if you would. We'll pause for a minute while you go ahead and like her Facebook page. Have you done that yet, Brooks?
Working on it right now.
Working on it right now. All right. She's on the Facebook. All right. All right. We paused long enough for that.
Wrong Facebook.
All right. Now, where else? What was the other? It was a website.
Yeah, an email.
My
email is getfitwithtanja@gmail.com.
All right. I think I'd like to have you back again sometime, and maybe if you could you come up with some ideas of a few little snacks people could make? I don't know if I would call it snacks, but grazing food. In other words, to where you say, okay, let's be more specific.
Yes.
Like some almonds and some this and some that. Put it in a baggie or something like that. Could you do that for us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And, you make a good point, because that is exactly what people want to know. It's like they want you to hold their hand. And that's what I do as a coach, as someone that can be there to hold their hand to say, okay.
I'd actually rather you just do it for me.
Yes. Yeah, and a lot of people
heck
do.
With that hand holding, I just want you to prepare it all. But anyway, I would like to do that another time here in the next few weeks. We'll have you back, and we'll just talk more specifically about exactly, if you're a busy person, what would you do? Sounds like you would do it either early that morning or the night before, and just be prepared.
Exactly.
All right. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, just know that it's never too late.
Too late.
It's never too late. Don't think that you're too old, that you have too much to lose if it's weight, or your health condition is too poor, because it's never too late to get started.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. Well, I will talk to you whenever. Okay. Thank you, Tanja. All right, everybody. That was interesting. And hopefully you found some of it encouraging. Did you, Brooks?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And
What is your plan? What?
And I liked their page.
And you liked her page. Thank you very much. How far behind am I?
Not really, because we were. This was a clean segment because of the going outside. So when you went outside earlier, you caught yourself up.
Excellent. I can go out again? What time is it? Because I want to talk about no-nonsense office machines.
You have about 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Well, let me talk about them first. All right, no-nonsense office machines is our friend Rick Fowler. This dude was on the show. Was he on last week? I can't even remember.
Yes, it was last week.
He was on recently anyway, okay? And before he got back to Georgetown, he had people in his store looking for him. So anyway, it's no-nonsense office machines. It's kind of like a one-stop shopping for all your electronic needs, but they sell copiers and tablets and computers and fax machines and gaming systems and printers and so on. But he also works on things. So he sells this stuff new. He sells it used. If he sells it used, it's already been, checked out and looked over and make sure that it works properly. And then if you want it new, of course, he has that. And also he has service agreements if you need those, but he also repairs things if you have something you need repaired. So anyway, it's no-nonsense office machines, 2 miles east of the Circle on Route 9 in Georgetown, right next to the Sports at the Beach complex. Phone number 856-7381, 856-7381. You give him a call, tell him I sent you if you need something worked on, but he is a good, honest businessman that will give you a quote before he does something. He'll tell you right up front whether it's worth doing or not. If somebody else has told you that they can't fix it, give him a call anyway, 856-7381. He's kind of known for fixing the things that other people said couldn't be fixed. No-nonsense office machines, good guy, Rick Fowler. Check him out and give him a call, and that's that. Now, we're going outside?
Sure.
What are we talking about? What one do I take, yellow or blue?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to take yellow. We're going outside, right?
Sure.
Okay. All right, now we're going outside. Is Brandon coming? I want to talk about the ladder on the chicken coops again. All right. So we're outside. There's the Amish-made chicken coops. Is that right?
That's correct.
And Brandon, he's not an expert, but he's the most knowledgeable person here on our Amish-made products because you've been to their factory numerous times. You know the people personally, and you kind of know what they can do and can't do and will do and won't do.
Right.
But these are chicken coops, and I have a lot of people that I know that are truly having chickens now because they just want those fresh eggs and they don't want to have to pay for them, and so they get a few chickens and they have eggs, right?
Yep.
That's the overall goal of these, right?
Overall goal, yep.
It's not just to make the chickens more comfortable and protected from the foxes.
Right.
But in other words, it's a nice, well-built, weather-resistant, pretty much shingled roof, trimmed in aluminum, nice-looking chicken coop. And you're saying they're available in a couple sizes.
Yep.
We sell a lot of them. They're available in different colors. We have them in stock.
Yep.
You can pick one up or you can have it delivered, okay? So anyway, what else do I need to know? I was amazed. Can you see the ladder, Colin? I just can't get over this ladder. Will it hold me? It will. But you're telling me that you have to teach a chicken to walk up that ladder.
I don't know. I don't think you have to. I think they figure
You think
it out.
a chicken is just going to walk up that ladder?
Yeah.
How's he going to know if the door's open or not?
Well, if he walks into it, he'll realize that it's shut.
But do you think on the ground they can tell if the door's open?
They might be able to.
You don't know, do
I
you?
haven't asked the chickens yet. I got to talk to them and see what how they
Got
figure
this
it all
little
out.
door. Look at that. And I guess if they can get their head and shoulders in there, they'll fit. Is that like a theory? If you can get your head and shoulders in somewhere,
You can fit, yeah.
you can fit. All right. So anyway, I mean, that's all. What is that? Vinyl?
Yes.
Gosh.
It's called a permatrim is the actual term that they use.
Permatrim.
It's like a vinyl plasticky
Look,
material
it's
that
even
doesn't
got
rot.
a thing for when the door's open. Look at that.
Yep.
Is this cool or what?
Yep.
All right. So anyway, chicken coops. We
We've got
sell them. We stock them. You can get them delivered. You can pick them up. Phone number.
302-337-8228 is the phone number to the store.
Okay.
Or you can call my cell phone, which is 302-542-7794.
I want you to call him again right now just so he knows that this is real.
I wanna
I
make
keep
sure
telling him
everybody's
it's
listening.
real. No, he had a call already this morning.
I
That's
did.
kind of exciting, isn't
I
it?
did. Yep.
All right. Anything else? What's this stuff? T111?
Yes.
Okay.
T111 siding
All
was
trimmed in
painted.
aluminum.
Yeah,
Even
these
that's
things are-
all filled
They're
in.
made to
I mean,
last.
huh?
They're built to last.
They're built to last. Well, and how hard are chickens on a chicken coop? I mean, like, do they get rowdy in there?
They could. It all depends on
Okay.
what type
We're
of.
on? Wrap up the radio. Are we done with the radio?
I think we're done with the radio.
All right, we're going to take a break from radio. We're going to be back in a few minutes with Pastor Bob Weed from Eagles Nest, and we're going to continue on TV. Okay? You
All
ready
right.
for this?
I'm ready for this.
All right. How you doing anyway?
I'm doing all right. Having fun.
Had a good week?
I did.
What's going on around Wellers?
A lot of everything.
Really? Like what?
We've had, we've got a few big loads of inventory coming in.
Well, what's a big load of inventory mean?
Well,
Give me an example.
Most recent, I would say we got about 200 tires shipped in yesterday.
Okay.
So we got
Because
all-
we sell No, we don't sell tires for automobiles, but these are tires for
trailers, spare
We
tires.
sell a lot of them.
Yep, so a lot of that stuff. We got a big load of ladder racks in as well yesterday.
They go on top of an aluminum trailer.
Right.
We sell a lot of those, don't we?
We do. And so that was one thing I wanted to hit.
And that's for if you own an enclosed trailer and you want to carry a ladder up top. That's what a ladder rack does.
Yep. We got a few things in for like weed eaters for like open landscaping trailers, some racking. To be able to
okay.
install
So
on
you put it on the
trailers for that.
trailer and you put your
Put your weed eaters there, and actually
Put your weed eaters on it.
Little locks on there so people can't come up and take your.
Oh,
weed
that's
eater
a great
right off the
idea.
trailer.
All
So
right.
lot going
Probably
on.
powder
stuff
coated
coming
so
in.
they don't rust.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So we got a little bit of everything.
We do. We got some aluminum fishing pole racks coming in for your vehicles.
Oh, you put
front
them
of your
either on the
vehicles.
front or at the back.
Yep.
Put your fishing rods in them.
Yeah,
We
a
got
lot
everything,
going
don't
on.
we?
We do.
All right.
We
Can
do.
we go back in?
We can. It's a little warm out here.
All right. A little warm. Plus, there's a glare.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going back in. Okay.
We're
Is
going
it
back in.
good to go? Here we go. We're going to be talking to Pastor Bob in a few minutes, and what I've learned with him is he's a wealth of information. If you're not aware of that, he'll let you know that. We're talking into the mic. So if you're not aware of all that he knows, you just ask him and he'll tell you. But anyway, I want to also talk about Walls Service Center just one more time. I really like dealing there, and they're a good place to get your automobile worked on. Third generation. Every time I say they've been around 58 years, people say, man, Colin has really preserved himself well. I don't mean that. I got to get a way to say that right. What I'm saying is they've been in business 58 years, okay? And Colin is the third generation. I'm not insinuating Colin's 70 years old and only looks like he's 42. I'm saying that they're the third generation. They do automotive repairs and maintenance. The reason it's a big deal is because most businesses have not been in business that long. And Colin and his group know what they're doing, whether you need your air conditioner worked on your automobile, whether you need an oil change, whether you need a wiper blade replaced, maybe you're getting ready to go through inspection and you just want to check your brake lights and turn signals. You just pull on in and they'll help you out in any way they can. Phone number is 422-8110, 422-8110 on the web. It is wallsservicecenter.com. You can actually go there and request an appointment if you want. wallsservicecenter.com, or again 422-8110. They're open on Saturdays from 8 to noon. They're open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 5:30. 7:30 to 5:30. Third generation, good local business to have your automobile repaired. They work on most makes and models. If you have any questions, give them a call, 422-8110. I also wanted to remind you there's advertising opportunities. We got our newest idea for the political candidates that we have a brand new idea. So we're going to be rolling that out. And, I'm over here now. There's like, how many cameras am I seeing? 3 of them. So anyway, now we're over here, okay? I keep getting it all mixed up. Everything look good? All right. So anyway, thumbs up, thumbs down. All right. Anyway, thumbs should be nowhere. I'll keep them away from my face. So anyway, we're just letting you know that we appreciate you watching the show. We would like to hear from you, all right? We've had, I don't know how many phone calls today, but a boatload of them, at least 20. So anyway, we're asking you that if you want to enter to spin the prize wheel, it's this simple. You dial 337-7300. When you do that, we'd like you to leave your name and number, and we'd preferably like it to be your name and number, okay? And then we will allow you to come in today up till 1 or all of next week and spin the prize wheel. And you say, well, what's the big deal? Everybody can spin a prize wheel. Well, not at Weller's because everybody's a winner. That's what we're saying, okay? So we have 12 different prizes that you win. So if you call, leave your name and number, you're eligible to spin the prize wheel. If you don't call, you can't just pop in and say, I want to spin the prize wheel. Is that right?
That's correct.
Did you have something else to say? You look like you were getting up there, getting ready to...
Just getting prepped.
Getting prepped. All right. And you picked all these prizes, and you're quite proud of them.
Absolutely.
And you're just giving them away.
Just giving them away.
All right. So all they got to do is call, get your name and number on the list, stop in the store, tell us who you are, and spin the prize wheel. Is that right?
That's correct.
Now, does it matter if they're right-handed or left-handed?
Not at all. The wheel is ambidextrous.
What's the word?
Ambidextrous.
Like Rocky Balboa? No, he was a southpaw. I got
Yes.
that backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, keep the show moving, all right? Quit getting off the subject. All right, so what's the word again?
Ambidextrous.
So that means right hand or left hand?
That's correct. That means
All right.
both.
Okay, now they do need to tell us who they are. Their name needs to be on the list, so they spin the wheel. Is that right?
Yep.
All right. What happens then?
Whatever number it lands on,
Walk me through it.
they spin the wheel, and
Okay.
then whatever number it lands on, there's a prize associated with each number.
Okay.
That they land on number 3, whatever that prize is for number 3, they win that prize. That's
A flag.
Yep.
They win a brand new flag, their choice.
Their choice.
So like
of-
Army, Navy,
Yep.
Coast Guard, United States flag, open.
Mm-hmm.
And they get the flag for nothing. Just walk out the door, no purchase necessary.
That's correct.
Okay. So what's in it for me? Why are we doing this?
Well,
Who wins on this event?
We're hoping that they come in and walk around and look at all the other different stuff that we have and maybe possibly buy something
What happens
else.
if they don't want to? What happens if they just want to walk in, spin the wheel, and get out of here?
Then they can do that.
They don't have to hang out with us or nothing.
No.
Okay, so it's that simple.
But if they do want to pose for pictures, I'm open for posing for
You're going
pictures.
to put their picture on Facebook.
Sure.
All right. Are we back on the radio yet?
Not quite, almost.
Do not lose track of time over there. All right. So is this one of the items they may win?
It is, absolutely.
A battery-operated Go Duster.
That's correct.
Okay. You will not find these at all stores that sell trailers. Is that right?
I doubt you'll find it at any store that sells trailers with the exception of Weller's Utility Trailers.
Okay. Because nobody is as cutting edge as us.
Or crazy. One of
Or
the two.
crazy. No batteries come with it, right?
It does not come with batteries.
No batteries. And it's now, is this ambidextrous or whatever that word is? What was the word?
Ambidextrous.
So a person that's right-handed can use this,
Yep,
and a person that's left-handed.
that's correct.
Okay. Does it matter if they're employed or unemployed?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Are we about done talking about these giving away? 337-7300. If your name is not on the list by 9 o'clock, you're not eligible. So if you want to get your name on the list, call now. 337-7300. Tell me when we're back on the radio.
We are back.
We are back on the radio. For those watching, do not stare at your radio if you're in your car. This is something that we have been informed by our legal team that we need to let people know. You are watching on TV if you're watching. You are watching at WellerDoesDelmarva.com if you're watching. But if you are driving down the road, do not stare at your radio. You will not see the show, okay? But if you want to see the show and see the guests and see the prizes or say, what did they give away or what did they talk about, go to our website, WellerDoesDelmarva.com. You can go there anytime. It's open day or night, and then you can watch all our old shows, okay? And as they get older, do they stay in color or do they turn eventually black and white?
They do. They stay in color.
They do?
They do stay in color.
Really?
Yep.
So they never outdate or get expired or anything.
Unless something changes with the system, we're
And
good.
you know the good thing about watching our old shows
What's that?
is we never gain weight. Okay? Now, can I get on with things?
Yeah.
Where am I? Have I missed anything?
No.
Did I talk about first class heating and air?
You haven't talked about them yet, but that's next.
Is it really?
It is
Can I do it
next.
now?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about first class heating and air. First class heating and air, I love them. Now, you're thinking right now, you're saying, well, it's pretty hot out. I hope and pray my air conditioner doesn't break. Well, guess what? If it does, I got a plan for you. You call First Class Heating and Air, and they will take good care of you, okay? So if you have an air conditioner for your home or your business and you want to have it serviced, that's what I do. I have like maintenance agreements. So twice a year they come out, they make sure everything's working, they check my filter, and I don't have to worry about nothing. But if something does go wrong and you're on their maintenance agreement, you get higher up the list. I don't know if the word's preferential treatment or whatever, but they handle people with a maintenance agreement first. They also give a discount on any parts or labor that I may need. And a neat thing about the maintenance agreement is, let's say I needed some plumbing done. Then I also get a discount on the plumbing, parts, and labor just by having the maintenance agreement on my heating and air conditioning system. So it's kind of a neat plan. But let's say you don't have a maintenance agreement and you're one of those people that say, look, I just want to have it fixed when it breaks. It doesn't break that often. I don't really like discounts. I just want to pay the normal price, and you can do that too. They also offer 24/7 emergency service. They do work in Delaware and Maryland. They've been serving our area for over 40 years. Their employees are drug tested, background tested, and their vehicles are lettered. I like all of that. And they're just a good professional company, and that's why their name is called First Class Heating and Air. So what's their phone number? 934 8900. 934-8900. On the web, it's firstclasshvac.com. Let me say that again. firstclasshvac.com. Okay? Anyway, other than that, they will take good care of you. They have financing available, and they're good people to deal with. If you have any questions about them, you can call them or you can call me. I'm an expert on all things, and I become an expert the minute you ask the question. So, next is Pastor Bob Weed. This is a young man I've kind of got to know over the years. He pastors Eagles Nest Ministries, Eagles Nest Church in Milton, Delaware, right there on the highway. And we've got a lot going on there, and I'm going to let you tell us all about it. Is that okay?
I'll do the best I
You
can.
actually have notes.
I have notes today.
I can't believe this.
Somebody suggested I start using my notes when I preach.
And
it
bring
might
them
help.
with you.
Might help.
Okay, that one's up to you.
That's up to me. Well, we've got a lot going on this week, and I'll
Okay.
start with Monday and work back.
When's Monday?
Monday is sometime in the next couple days. Is that
Okay,
correct?
so Monday that you're referencing is the one that follows
This coming Monday.
Sunday.
Yes, following this Sunday.
All
Monday night, July 18th, we have a comedian group coming called
I
Bean
saw
and
this.
Bailey.
Bean and Bailey.
Bean and Bailey, they're at 6:30. It's
All
totally free. Now, how
Now-
much is it going to cost? It's free.
Okay, so it's free. Is there any charge for parking?
No charge for parking.
What if
No Easy Pass. Nothing like
nothing?
that. Nothing.
Okay,
Like
so they can just come in, convenient parking. Is this inside or outside?
that. It's inside. It's
I'm
inside
going to
the building.
presume there
There'll
might
air
be some air conditioning.
There'll be air conditioning.
All right, you can get there early so you can pick your seat.
Yep. We
Okay.
will have a little place for people to buy snacks or whatever.
Oh, really? That'd be good.
No, my wife's
No
saying
snacks.
No snacks.
Oh.
Free popcorn.
Oh,
free
oh,
popcorn.
oh. We need to
I
review
mentioned the
that.
word buy. See, she had to correct me. So
Wow,
everything's
free
free.
popcorn.
Yeah,
Everything's free. Really?
The idea is we really just want to give something back to the community. It's a
But we
it's a
kind of are
family
doing
fun
that
night.
frequently.
We do that frequently.
I mean,
Yes.
this is like the absolute opposite of the perception people normally have of a church.
We don't want.
You're
anything
saying this
from
is
people.
a free event. Patty, are
free.
you saying that the food and the drinks and so on are free? Yes.
Yes.
That's hard to believe, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no gimmick. There's not going to be an offering or anything like that.
Really?
You know, what we want to do is we want to give something back to the community, and we do this periodically, just to say to the
So
community.
this is even
we
for
want
people that
something
don't go to Eagles Nest.
This is for everybody in the community. Anybody who wants to come. If you
Bring your
it's
kids?
family friendly, so you
Okay.
can bring your kids. It's
All
family
right.
friendly.
Wow,
They
this is
are
awful
funny.
nice.
You go online, you go to our website, and you get some information about them. Then you can go to their website. and get some information about 'em.
EaglesNest.ch.
Bean and Bailey. If you just Google that, they'll come up. It's just, they're funny. It's just a great night to have some fun together as a family.
So it's
and
not a
cost
church
anything.
service or anything.
It's not a church service.
No offering going to be
No,
received.
we're not. You know.
So, I mean, in all honesty, you can get off work, come on out with the family, bring a couple neighbors with you, and just sit down and laugh
And
some.
have some fun. Yeah.
Let your hair down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we try to do something periodically just for because we know like raising kids and get involved in life, it gets
It
expensive.
doesn't even
and
seem like periodically. It seems like we've always got something going on.
we're trying. We really
I can
trying.
see that, but
Yeah.
in other words, this is the vision that you have is you want to engage the community, you want to be there for the community, you want them to just say, "Hey, we're here for you." I mean, yes, we have a church, and that's for the people that attend Eagles Nest,
and
and
everybody's
everybody
welcome,
is all
but we're here. We're
welcome.
part of the community,
Right.
and we want to do our part in the community to bless the community,
I think it's
strengthen
wonderful.
the community. And
I think
that's
it's-
what a church is. A church is a group of people within a community.
Right.
And the way we share our faith is through acts of kindness and acts of goodness.
Because without the community, the church is just a building.
The church is a group of people. It's not
Right.
a building. Yeah.
All right.
So we got a lot going on this weekend. So we have on Monday we have Bean and Bailey, which everybody's welcome to, and then Sunday, working back Sunday on after our Sunday morning service, which is at 9:30.
Okay.
By the way, Tangi was talking about rest. In a few weeks, I'm going to start a series called Staycation, which is about rest, the need for rest, how important it is for us to rest, how God wants us to rest.
Have you ever slept more than 4 or 6 hours?
I have.
For real?
I sleep 7 to 9 hours every night.
Do you really?
I
And
do.
work 1 day a week?
I work an hour a week.
Okay.
Sleep 7 to 9 if on a bad
And play
day.
golf the rest of the
Play
time?
golf the rest of the time.
Okay.
But it's a long hour.
Okay.
And it's a long hour.
All right.
But rest
so,
is important, so we're going to talk about that. And that's what we do as a church. We're really trying to engage people. What we do is the Bible has a lot of wisdom for how to live life. And it talks about rest. And it talks about how to live practically, not just get to heaven. It talks about practical things. And so when I preach, I try to be practical. We go into the Scripture and say, how does it apply to today's life? And so that's why we do series like Staycation, which is basically, You may not have the money to do a vacation, but you can do a staycation. You can
Okay.
stay home and learn to rest. And so this weekend, Sunday morning, we'll do our 9:30 service, and afterwards we're having a church picnic, which is anybody who visits the church on Sunday is welcome to come to the picnic.
Really?
Everything's free. It's just a great time for our church to get together. Have
Where's
a
the
baptism.
picnic at?
The picnic is at Cape
Henlopen.
Henlopen Park.
Okay.
They have a pavilion there.
And that's in Dover.
And that's in Lewis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lewis,
If you
Delaware.
head towards
Cape
the
Henlopen
ferry,
State Park in
you'll find
Lewis.
it.
All right.
So that's afterwards. That's at 12 o'clock after church on Sunday, from 12 to
Whenever.
roughly 4 or 5 o'clock, whenever. I'm looking at my wife getting directions like I do Sunday morning.
Well, here's
I'm
one
always
of the
looking for
text
directions.
messages I got. I won't mention anybody's name or anything, but here's what it said. It said, "Just put Patty on. Bob needs all the help he can get."
That's good. That's true.
But then I got another one that says, "Love that Pastor Bob."
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it's true. They say that on Sunday mornings, but I have not gotten to the place where I'm just going to put her up on the on
Right.
the pulpit.
So Patty does a wonderful job. And just to give an example, that's what she does.
That's what she does.
She
keeps me
backs
straight.
you up.
I'm not
If you
good
want
in
to
the
see the
details.
better half of Pastor Bob, go see Patty.
That's right. You want
All right.
accurate information.
Right.
Go see Patty.
All right. So
Yeah.
anyway, I just want to make sure I got it straight. Monday night, Bean and Bailey.
Yep.
It's absolutely free. Get off work, stop by. What time did you say it was again? Starting
6:30.
6:30. So get
place
there.
opens at 6. Oh, it
It
opens
actually
at 6:30.
starts at
Now,
7.
Patty, why don't
Get
you
there
come
at
here and just get
6:30.
this totally straight?
All right. I think you're saying get there at 6:30, and
Starts at
it
7.
starts at
There
7.
you go.
But you can come, you can fellowship, you can relax, you can have some popcorn, you can talk to people, and let your hair down and wind down, and bring the kids and let them roam and run, and let's just have a good time.
And church does
laugh.
start 9:30 on Sunday, right?
9:30 on Sunday morning, yes, is church, okay? And you can get there early for that because I think we have free coffee, free parking, free air conditioning, and you can actually get there early because I see it every week where people just come and kind of roam around and say, "Hi, how are you doing? My name is so-and-so. Where are you from?" So on and so forth. So it's all about strengthening and connecting and fellowship and getting to know one another and so on.
Yeah, giving something back.
Giving
We're
something
living in
back.
a culture where everything's about getting.
It's all
You know,
about
we
me.
want to model giving.
What's in it for me?
That's what Christ did.
You know.
He gave. He served. He did things not expecting anything in return.
Okay, well, we've covered Monday. We've covered
Sunday.
Sunday. Is there anything at all happening on Saturday?
Saturday night we have our
That's
Saturday
today.
evening service,
Is
which
today?
is
Is
at
that
6:30.
today, Patty? Okay.
And that's at 6:30. I know that.
6:30 tonight. You haven't missed it yet.
6:30 tonight, and we're going to do a little something special tonight because we're doing a family.
Well, tonight's
weekend.
technically our Saturday night service.
Tonight is our Saturday
Started it a
service,
few months ago. It's been very popular.
but we're about to really confuse you
Okay.
because we're having Sundays on Saturday. What that means
What's
is
that mean?
after our service tonight,
Right.
we've got Hopkins ice cream, and we're going to put Sundays. Everybody's going to get free ice cream Sundays, and we're just going to celebrate by
Who's
having ice cream.
authorizing all this free stuff? I mean, we're talking about free Sundays on Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Is that right?
Yeah.
We're going to have a get-together at Cape Henlopen State Park and just have a family-friendly picnic and day of fun and fellowship. And then you're saying Monday night we're going to have Bean and Bailey with some free little snacks. And I get choked up when I say the word free too many times. But anyway, this is wonderful. This is very nice.
We have a generous
This
church,
is very
so
nice.
we give
I
back.
can see that.
And we
Got a
give
lot
back
of
to the
good
community.
workers there, good team. Whole mess of people behind the scenes that people never see. One of them being Patty Weed. She
Yep.
does a great job. What else you got there in your notes?
Well, that was basically it. Of course, you can see that I don't read my notes, obviously.
Obviously.
But we have a lot going on. I preach in series, like I said. Next series come up is Staycation. Really encourage
Okay.
people.
Can they
you
listen
check
to
us
them
out.
on
Yeah.
the website?
I was getting ready to say you're ahead of me.
Were
Yeah.
you?
Check us out online, www.eaglesnest.ch, and we
Okay.
have archives. You can go back many years on series that
Many
we've
years.
done. And we do practical things, like we did a series, Overwhelmed, when people get overwhelmed. What do you
Okay.
do when life just overwhelms you? Practical things from the scriptures.
I think it depends on
to
what
apply our
country you
lives.
live in. But
Well,
anyway,
that's true too.
okay.
Yeah,
he
well-
didn't even get that.
I'm trying to
Right.
avoid those
Oh, okay,
political
okay.
things right now.
All right. So anyway, you do different series. How do you even come up with these series? Who gives you the idea? Patty?
No, this is between me and God.
Okay.
I go into
All
the
right.
Bible and say, okay, I read the scriptures and I say, what are people dealing with and what do they
Now.
need?
Right.
And how do these things relate to each
Apply.
other? And then I try to put the Bible in today's language. Not
Okay.
King James. I don't speak with a lisp.
Now, let's say people have never been to Eagle's Nest. Describe Eagle's Nest to us.
Eagles Nest is just a group of people that care about each other,
Okay.
that gather together to worship God, trying to grow in their faith, trying to grow in how to deal with life. I mean,
Well, let's
be
say
honest.
somebody's listening and they're visiting. And they're visiting. Never been to Eagle's
Yeah,
Nest.
okay.
New to Delaware, down here for the weekend, and just say, I want to check it out. What's the dress code?
Casual.
Casual.
Yep.
Okay.
Come
Now,
as
what if
you
they
are.
got kids?
Bring your kids. We have something for everybody.
What if
in
they got
town.
loud kids?
They have loud kids. Bring them anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
So we're reasonably tolerant. of
We're very
loud
tolerant.
kids.
Yes, of loud
Okay.
kids. Yes.
All right. So you would consider it a very inviting, a very friendly church. We honestly, the reason I say visitors, I bet we have a lot of visitors every week
We do.
because
We do
we're
have-
a church that's noticed from the highway, and a lot of people coming down to vacation and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
We get an influx of people that are vacationing over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have a number of people that are actually living right now. They're living in Pennsylvania,
Okay.
Baltimore, those areas, and are like seasonal, and then they plan to retire down here.
Plan to
So they've
retire.
already got a connection in the community, which is another thing that we really want to do is help people get connected to God and people.
Bean and Bailey.
Bean and Bailey Monday night at 6:30. You'll have a
Are those their
blast.
real names?
That
Like Mr. Bean? I've heard of Mr. Bean. Is Bean Mr. Bean?
You know what? I don't know that. I have
Okay.
to be- I'm going to admit my ignorance on national television.
Okay.
I know everything else in the world, but I don't know that one. But I
Okay,
will
you
find
need
out.
to mark that part of the recording. All right. Anyway, what else? Eagle's Nest. Do you receive phone calls there?
We do. We actually are in the 19th century when it comes to
Oh,
technology.
so you have
we have a
lines.
phone. No, actually,
What's
we
the
have
number?
Internet. 302-684-3149.
684-3149. People could call if they have a prayer request. They could probably leave a message.
If
and,
you have an emergency,
do you
leave
have an
a-
emergency? We got
we have a
emergency
way
contact
to
info?
we
Wow.
have a way to if it's an emergency.
All right. So we're a local
Now, of
live.
course, they can't contact me when I'm getting my 7 to 9 hours sleep, according to Tangent. No, they
Okay.
could do
But
that.
Patty will be awake.
But
up,
Patty will be ready
watching
for
the
him.
phones. All right. Well, anyway, you got a good group there. It's got something for everybody, all ages. Bring your kids, bring your grandparents, bring your in-laws, and have a good time and enjoy us fellowship with us
Yeah.
at Eagle's Nest.
No
So,
catch. Just come have a good time. It doesn't matter where you're from. You're
Okay.
welcome.
All right.
And it's free. It's a free
And-
night for the family.
So let's
And if you don't have a family, come anyway.
and you'll get
and
connected.
You'll get connected.
Now let me ask you this: what if there was somebody listening that didn't know where Eagle's Nest is?
Okay, you
Start
go to our
with the town.
website.
What town is it in?
It's in Milton.
Okay.
Okay, if you're coming
And,
from north, you'll come from Route 1. You'll take a right going west on 16.
And then turn right
Turn
on that
right
little
on
road.
Zion Church Road, and you'll see our sign. Which
Okay.
will bring you through the back and into
Address
the front.
is on the website.
Yep, it's on the website.
EaglesNest.ch.
There's a little map. Yep, Google us.
Okay.
But it's in Milton.
there.
And Milton is a wonderful town, but it's not so big that you can get lost
Right.
for too long.
All right. Do I need to know anything else?
Well, there's a lot of things we need to know, but for right
Okay.
now, this is probably pretty good.
I'm going to start going to bed and sleep until 9. 7 to 9.
7 to 9.
7 to 9. All right. Anything else?
No, I think that
You've
covers
done
it.
a great job. You've graced us with your presence. It's been an honor to be here with you this morning. I'm excited about all that's going on. It really sounds neat when you say it tonight. You're having a service tonight.
Having a
right?
service, yeah.
6:30.
Yeah.
And then we're having, what did you say?
Sundays on Saturday.
All right, and then tomorrow we have a service at 9:30. And then after that, everybody's going to migrate down to the Cape Henlopen State Park and have a church family picnic. And
We have
then
baptism afterwards.
oh, that's
so, yeah,
right.
and
They
worship.
are.
So yeah, we've got a group of people that are being baptized.
And then Monday night we got Mr. Bean and Bailey.
And they're funny. I'm going to tell you, they are.
Are they really?
They are funny.
Are they better than
They're
Saturday
almost
nights
as
and
funny
Sunday
as I am,
mornings?
but they're funny. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Patty,
Is there anything else? Okay. All right. I'm going to leave you if that's
All right,
okay.
thank you.
All right. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Jimmy.
All right, Brooks, how you holding up?
I'm doing well.
Did that take longer than 10 minutes?
Yes, it did.
All right, then. All right, so we talked to Pastor Bob. We've talked about first-class heating there. Can I talk about my insurance man real quick?
I would, yes.
I got to brag on him.
Do you really?
I kind of do. All right, let me do their ad first, and I'll tell you my newest little story. All right, L&W Insurance Agency is who I deal with. Bill Strickland's the owner, and they've been serving Delaware for 84 years. 84 years. Now, that doesn't mean Bill's 84 years old, okay? It just means that, the company, L&W Insurance Agency, has been serving Delaware for 84 years now. They offer auto, home, health, life, commercial coverage. When you call during the day, you get an actual human being that speaks the language I can understand. And what I also like is if I call and I'm asking for so-and-so, and so-and-so's out to lunch or on the phone, they'll say, can somebody else help you, instead of just dumping me to a voicemail. I like that stuff. But anyway, they represent you, the policy owner, not the insurance company. And people say, what in the world does that even mean? What it means is, let's say you buy insurance from a company that sells one brand of insurance. Who do you think they represent? Probably the insurance company. But if you deal with somebody that represents 8 or 9 different brands of insurance, who do they represent? They represent you. That's what I'm saying about L&W. When you call them, you can get a quote from 2 or 3 different brands at one time. You can say, well, tell me about how this company handles claims. Because that's the big thing with L&W is when you have a problem, whether it's healthcare or whatever, the last person they want you to call is the insurance company. They want you to call them, and they will work as a liaison between you and them. Here's my story real quick. I want to do this Dr. Ornish thing at BB. It's a cardiac rehab thing and so on and so forth. It's covered by Medicare, not covered by Highmark. So I call L&W. So once you get it covered, I want to deal with them. I want to do the Ornish program. They're actually working to get Highmark to reconsider, since Medicare covers it, your health insurance should cover it. And so they're working on it for me. Now, if I'd have called Highmark, guess what I'd have got told?
Nope.
No way, Jose. So that's what I like. They work between you and the insurance companies to hopefully come to a mutual resolve. Will this get worked out overnight? I don't think so, but it's causing them to look at something that they hadn't looked at before a different way. L&W Insurance Agency, I like them. They're good people. 856-7828, 856-7828. On the web, it's LW Insurance. Where is it? LWinsurance.com. And they've been around for quite a while. Anyway, did I miss anything? Anybody? What else do I have to say? 337-7300 is the number. We have had an unbelievable amount of phone calls. Thank you to all the people that have called. Your name is on the list. You're going to be able to win a prize. Absolute winners. No risk to this, unless you're spraining your wrist, spinning the wheel, or something like that. Okay, and we're probably fully insured if you do. But anyway, I just want to let you know that, just in case. But anyway, the prize wheel is free to play. You just have to dial 337-7300, get your name on the list, and you can come in today or anytime next week, preferably come when we're open, and spin the wheel, and everybody is a winner. What else?
I think you got it all covered.
Okay. What? I wanted to say one more thing about this political idea. We're not able to have any political guests on our show, TV or radio, but we got this brand new idea because we've had some political people say, hey, I want you to interview me. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an internet show, and we're going to offer political interviews there that you will then be able to use on your website or your Facebook page or whatever. So if you got any questions about anything at all, 337-7300, leave me a message. When I feel like it and when I get to it, I'll call you back. It won't be today. I'm actually going to Beans Attic in Ellendale with my wife. Then I'm going to Gallery 16, and I'm probably going to go to Atomic Salvage, and we're looking to spend some money today. Okay, so me and Denise will be out and about. If you have something you want to sell us, flag us down. Okay. Other than that, thanks for watching the show. Thanks for listening to the show. It's been great. We've had Pastor Bob on, Tanja Payton, Barry from Dry Zone. Brandon taught me all about how a chicken walks up a ladder. It's been great. It's been great. So have I missed anything at all?
No, you haven't.
All right. I want to thank Fran back at the studio.
Yes.
Fran, thank you very much. You're doing a great job. I appreciate your diligence and attention to detail. You have made me what I am today. So thank you, Fran. All right. Other than that, you are listening and watching Weller Does Delmarva. If you feel that you missed anything at all, go to wellerdoesdelmarva.com, wellerdoesdelmarva.com, and you can see the beginning of the show, the end of the show, whatever it may be. I do need to say this is, what day is today? July 9th?
16th.
16th. July 16th, 2016 is the date. Any questions about anything? I forgot my website. Jim@wellers.com. Are we done on the radio? Are we done on the radio?
Yes.
We're out of here, everybody. So this show is now history. All right. For those still watching on TV, what camera am I supposed to look at? Same one? All right. For those watching on TV, we just want to say thank you very much. We're actually going to have the owner of the TV station on this show next week. He is getting a pedicure, a manicure, and a hairdo, and he is preparing himself to be on Weller Does Delmarva, and we are beyond excited about him being here with us. His name is Bob Backman. He is the owner of the local station WRDE, which we are proud to be on My Cozy TV. And we thank Bob for starting the station and creating it, and the great job him and his team do. They bring you live, local, relevant news and information, and they are passionate about the community they're involved in. And we're just glad to be involved in it. So next week, Bob Backman is going to be right here inside the Dry Zone studio, and we're going to interview him like he has never been interviewed before in his life. So anyway, that's going to be a lot of fun. So if you would, tell your friends about the show. Encourage them to like our Facebook page, which is Weller Does Delmarva. On Facebook, I'm the Jim Weller from Delaware, not Alaska. You can also friend me there. Other than that, that's it. Goodbye.